Boom, 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 chickadee chanka. How's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with a cheeky little watch along for you. This one is for the Derby County versus Manchester United game, which is taking place tonight at Pride Park in the FA Cup 5th round. You're going to have to forgive me. I'm going to have to try and control myself tonight and not get as animated, because I did have a tooth extracted yesterday and it didn't go very well. I was literally in the chair for about an hour. And where it had a cavity at the top, they basically snapped the top off, and then they couldn't get it out, so they had to cut my gum and take it out from further down and then stitch me back up. So it's pretty freaking painful, to be honest with you, lads and lasses, but, you know, at least it's out. At least it's out. But, yeah, definitely don't want to get too carried away tonight. Definitely don't want to get too flustered. So I'm just going to have a bit of a relaxing one this evening, but I did want to stop by and, you know, do the show with you lads and lasses. So thank you very much for joining me, everybody who's in here. Please do smash a cheeky little like on this video. Appreciate everyone who's already smashed a like on this video. There's already a bunch of likes on it from before, so thank you to everybody that does that. Definitely helps out. You're a bunch of bloody heroes. Thank you very much. Shout out to Colin9855, Spike Blighty, Andrew Cos, Piano Girl, says Poor Pig. Thank you very much. The Primat says, was a legend, but tonight he's enemy. Come on, you Red Devils. That's right. Wayne Rooney coming up against us tonight, obviously leading his Derby County side out against us. You know, all-time leading goal scorer for Manchester United. The guy's a bloody legend, to be fair. I hope he gets a good ovation from both sets of fans. You know, United fans hopefully pay him a lot of respect out there tonight. Sure, he is the enemy tonight, but he's also an absolute club legend. And if we're all being honest, crikey, what we wouldn't do for another Wayne Rooney right now. For a decade, he was the man for us, you know. He really was. I certainly miss him in his peak. He was unreal. So, yeah, and he's still got the ability. You've seen what he did over in the MLS. He scored a whole bunch of goals over there, some really nice ones. And he's doing well with Derby. So I expect him to have a decent game against us and be a little bit of a thorn in our side. And he'll be trying his absolute guts out, won't he? Because that's just the fibre of the man. But to be fair to him, you know, he's not what he used to be, and he is in a Derby County side, which coming up against this Manchester United side shouldn't really have much of a chance out there tonight. But we'll see what happens, of course. Football's a funny old game. United have got to want it just as much, if not more, than Derby County out there on the pitch. I want to give a shout out to all of you bloody legends that are already tuning in. Charles Smith, Wendy James, Clam J, Dean Nelson, Ian Greenall, G Wolf United, Ryan Berberspin 9. You're a bunch of bloody heroes for getting in here. The pig's feeling rough, the pig's feeling fragile, but the pig is here in your life. And thank you for being in mine. Oh dear, let's talk about Jesse Lingard then, the lineup. I mean, I like the lineup. I think it's a decent lineup. Of course, there's no Slabby Maguire at the back there, which is interesting. It's his birthday, I think it is. Happy birthday to Slabby. Giving him the day off. And we've got Lindelof and Bailey partnership in there today. So that's quite interesting. No Slabby Maguire. We got bloody Jesse Lingard starting out there on the pitch, though. You know, I just don't get it. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, why? Why put the faith in bloody Shingard, the ultimate... Oh... I was going to say something horrible there, like pigeon-faced man, but, you know, it's not really called for, is it? But anyway, the ultimate pigeon-faced Jesse Lingard, I mean, you know, I'm looking at that lineup before the game, and it's like he's in there, and he's like about as welcome as a bloody fart in a public jacuzzi, you know? A fart smell in a public jacuzzi, because obviously you wouldn't be able to tell if anybody fart, but if you're in a public jacuzzi and you smell a ripper, you know somebody's not playing ball in there. And that's the sort of thing that I'm talking about, the feeling that I get when I see Jesse Lingard starting out there for United tonight. Look at the beard on Wayne Rooney. Pretty decent, to be fair. I wonder if he had beard replacement therapy, you know? Let's be honest now, he had the hair replacement therapy or whatever it is, the plugs, I don't really know what that is on top of his head there. Looks like he's had the old beard replacement therapy. Anyway, Juan Mata leading the lads out tonight, captain in this side, McTominay starting in this side. Great to see. Great to see him back in there. I mean, I'm happy with the lineup. I am. Diogo Dalot starting. Always good to see him. Good attacking wing back. Love what I've seen from him. To be fair, we haven't seen that much from Diogo Dalot. Anyway, hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear, lads and lasses. Please do let me know that I am. There's a whole bunch of you legends who are in here already, actually. Who's this? Dan Tay. Dan Tay, welcome to the Bacon Brigade, my friend. Good on you, Dan. He's joined to become a channel member. That is bloody awesome. To be fair, if you guys enjoy this channel and you're not already a channel member, maybe consider becoming a channel member, you know, because it sort of directly helps the pig out and will help me make more content. So, you know, if you want to support this channel, you can support the channel just like Dante just has and a bunch of the bloody green legends have. Like Matty Rush JP and Eddie Rouse in here, as you can see as well. So thank you to everybody that's stopping by. Matt Rush, you're a bloody hero. Raj Taj Mahood, thank you very, very much for getting in here. Norfolk Pyro, Neil Duffin, KT, Heinrich, thank you very much for everybody. Ultimate Trouble for getting in here. Top lads and lasses. So Derby, their lineup, Ruse, Bogle, Evans, Forsyth, Lowe, Bird, Rooney, Captain and Jason Knight, Sibley, Lawrence and Waghorn. AKA, I should have just said Derby County, Wayne Rooney. Pretty much. Like, who are the... Well, you know, let's not be harsh. They've got Chris Martin on the bench, crikey. So if they're having an absolute shitter, at least they can get him out to sing, you know, Ighalo or something. I don't know. But anyway, that's Derby County's team. Manchester United should obviously be able to get the better of these lads out there. Come on. Sergio Romero, Diogo Dallo, Victor Lindelof, Eric Bailey, Luke Shaw, Scott McTominay, Fred in the centre of the park, Juan Mata, captain inside, Bruno Fernandes, Jesse Lingard and Odion Ighalo up top. So Odion Ighalo, he did score in his first start that he had. He looks good. He looks good. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Odion. Hopefully he has a good game tonight against Derby. The stage is set for him. Same thing for the likes of Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, we want Jesse to have a good game. Of course we do, even if he is the ultimate melter. We'll see. Bunch of legends tuning in already. Hey, Alex Rudd has just put a little link to the Telegram app, by the way. Alex set up a Telegram app for offline Pig and the Hen and Flying Pig United channel chat. If you want to get in there, I just joined it tonight. I've been chatting to some peeps. Shout out to all your peeps. And if you want to join, there's the link that Alex has put in the live chat. So thank you very much there, the Ruddermeister. Motorhome Shenanigans has only gone and become a member of the Bacon Brigade as well. You bloody legend, Motorhome Shenanigans. And I do wonder, you know, by your name, I've always wondered this. What sort of shenanigans are going on in that motorhome, you know? That's what I want to know. Or maybe I don't want to know. Hey, Mark Dolman, there he is. He says, hi, Pig, get well. I don't know if you've seen me shouted you out, Mark Dolman, because I haven't seen you in here when I have shouted you out. But you are the only crazy member of the Bacon Brigade. So I want to say a special shout out to you, you bloody lunatic Mark Dolman. Yes. Bruno Fernandes then. Right, lads and lasses, I will click the... I might be a minute or whatever behind. I don't know. Watching it through my Xbox here. But what I'll do is I'll click the score on like that. You see the score in the top left. I'll click that on the moment the game kicks off. So maybe you'll get a gauge of how far ahead of you I am or whatever. What I'm going to do is get a timer up in this top right hand corner. You see where it says FA Cup Live. That is going to happen. So Derby County about to get us underway here, and I will click it as soon as we are underway. Come on then, United. Come on. Here we go, and the game is underway. Derby kick us off. Long ball over the top at United's defence. Shout out to Rincon and the people who are working at the moment and may not be able to get in here so much, but they are listening. You know, great commitment from them tuning in. And just want to say, hope you're having a good day at work, mate, and I will definitely keep you up to date with what's going on. Throw in for Derby then. 21 seconds gone. Come on then, United. Ian Greenall, thank you very much. Yeah, so it looks like I'm a little bit behind, but it's not too bad. I do need to get like the, you know, through the TV package, don't I? Then we should be up to date. McTominay wins the ball back for United, then subsequently gives it away. And really excited to see Rooney play, to be fair. I mean, for me, the ultimate scenario is United smash up Derby, but Rooney has a good game. And, you know, maybe even scores a goal. Maybe that's a bit messed up to say, but I would hope that United win the game comfortably, but Rooney has a good game against us. That's just how it is. He's obviously a United legend. I mean, I feel a bit harsh about the way things ended with Rooney, and for some reason he's just not held in such a high regard as some people. I think it's because the last season or two, United really struggled, and he was a part of that struggling side. He was still a good part of that struggling side. When you actually look back and think about how much we struggled over those years, Rooney still did pretty well, statistically and stuff like that. So, but certainly, he tapered off towards the end of his United career. He's still not even that old. It's not like he's 38 or anything right now. So he's still, you know, he's still one to watch out for sure. I mean, who would you have rather had even this season right now with Rooney's age and the fact that he's going to play in the MLS for a year and all this stuff? Would you rather have Jesse Lingard or would you actually rather have Wayne Rooney out there starting for United tonight? I mean, I think most of us would agree Rooney's just an all-round better player even at this age. And you can't buy quality in terms of what he brings to the, you know, in intelligence out there and just his technique, finishing ability, free kicks, all that good stuff. Rooney's a danger, man. So, yeah. Looking forward to seeing him. Hey, Billy T, thank you. Hey to you too. Thanks for getting in here. Matt Rush says, watch Rooney. Oh, hold on a sec. Watch Rooney at the ref all the time. Yeah, I agree. He's a little tenacious one, isn't he? Derby with a chance, though. Here they come forward at United's defence here. Played across the 6-yard box. Good defending there by Eric Bailey. Fantastic clearance there. Ighalo on the ball then. Plays it back to Bailey, who makes that defensive clearance there out of play. Rudd says, working, modding, listening. Nice one, Rudd. Thank you so much as well, mate. Top man. Messi Lingard says, Rooney, the second best player on the pitch. Hey, you might be right, mate. You honestly might be right. If you're talking about achievements, in the game, he's probably the best player on the pitch. Isn't he? Just for things won. Like, Rooney's won every single thing there is to win domestically for Manchester United and the Champions League and the Europa League. So he's won basically everything there is to win, Wayne Rooney. So yeah, I know what you're saying, but obviously Bruno at this moment in time is an incredible talent. Ball played through the back line, but it's gone all the way back to Sergio Romero. A lot of call for Sergio Romero to even start in the Derby game. That's a bit confusing because we're playing Derby tonight. I mean, the Manchester Derby at the weekend. Because, of course, De Gea's been a little bit ropey recently. Definitely needs to sort his act out. Definitely needs to stop making these silly little girly errors. What's that all about, David, you little flapper? I don't get it. Just don't get it with David De Gea at the moment. Like, he's got all the talent, but just silly things like that the other day, you can't really excuse. Jesse Lingard down the right for United, gets beaten to it. Derby left back sticks it out for a throw. Quick one played. Juan Mata on the ball, gives it back to Jesse Lingard, over to Ighalo. Ighalo back to McTominay in a deep position here, over in the centre circle, where Victor Lindelof receives it and takes it down the left-hand side. Now, United give possession away with a sloppy pass from Bruno Fernandes, but United do well to get it back. Jesse plays in Mata down the right. Mata to Bruno Fernandes down the right. He gets his head up, tries to play the ball in, but it is blocked. United retain possession. Bruno down the right still. He's looking for a run. He's orchestrating things. You can see him pointing. He wants to run into the space. I like that from Bruno Fernandes. Mata had to then make the run, you see. That's the problem. We need people making those runs anyway. But Bruno dictating stuff out there early on. McTominay makes the overlapping run. Challenge comes in, and it has gone out. It's Wayne Rooney with the challenge as well. And it's gone out for a Manchester United corner. Come on, United. Come on. There's almost 100 of you legends tuning in right now. Thanks very much for stopping by on the watch along tonight. Do us a favour if you are in here. Smash a cheeky little like on it. Please give it a share on social media if you can. Or you can go and retweet my last tweet as well if you're that way inclined. That would be awesome. Right, the corner's coming in there for United. Whipped in. Headed away. Mata retrieves it. Hope he has a good game tonight. Captain in the side. He's got an opportunity every time he gets out on the pitch to maybe force his way in there. Love to see this Bruno and Mata combination again tonight. It was very good the last time we saw it. Let's see if it can flourish again tonight. Cress Welsing comments, should Rooney celebrate if he scores big? You know he will. You know he will. I remember Ronaldo, when he came back with Real, he didn't really celebrate when he scored. And certain players don't. But I think Wayne Rooney will. He'll definitely have a smile and a bit of a high five and all that, surely. I don't think he'll go nuts. I don't think you'll see him doing the go over the corner flag and the little combination and the fall to the ground or anything like that. Or even the classic after the overhead kick against City. But I think he'll be pretty happy about it, don't you? Waghorn taken down there by Fred, and Derby have a free kick in a wide position. They'll be looking to curl one in here. 6 minutes gone. This is where we've got to stay strong tonight. There was a handball in the build-up actually by Waghorn there. But anyway, we've got to stay strong in the defensive set pieces department. You know, we've got Eric Bailly in there tonight. Always rated him in the air, always rated him defensively. Slabby Maguire's a big miss when it comes to defending set pieces. Victor Lindelof is a little bit of a melter. Let's be honest. Right, here it comes in. It's an awful free kick, is it? No, it's a whipper. It's a chicken whipper. And it's bent back in there. Great little bit of defending there, though. And Odion Ighalo, the man to take it back off of them, get his head up and play a raking pass across the pitch. It is defended and headed away, but I like what I just saw from Odion there. I do. No, it was a nice little take from him. Hey, Mikey, welcome to the Bacon Brigade, mate. Sorry, I missed you there, Mikey. Thanks very much. He's just become a channel member as well. I think I somehow missed you there, my friend, and I apologise. But thanks so much for getting in here. Yeah, we got 3 new channel members tonight. Dante, Motorhome Shenanigans, and Mikey. You bloody heroes. Welcome to the Bacon Brigade. That means you get access to these emojis and badges and stuff in the live chat too. Ellie Rouse says, Rooney definitely heard Chicken Dipper. He loves the Chicken Dipper, does Runes. Oh, yeah. To be fair, they're pretty decent. They're not bad, are they? I mean, I've never been blown away by them. I've never really been one of these people to go to McDonald's and order like 58 chicken nuggets or whatever. It's just not really my style. Might have a cheeky little sixth on the side or whatever, but, you know, it's get a bit samey for me. They're not even that nice. They're not even that nice. I'd rather have a chicken select from McDonald's every single day of the week. Anyway. Derby win it back in the centre of the park. What number is Wayne Rooney wearing for Derby, by the way? I haven't actually... It's not the 9 and it's not the 10. So what number is Wayne Rooney even wearing? I don't even know. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer hoping to progress in this competition. I think we've got Norwich in the next round. We would have had Spurs. You know, Spurs absolutely bottled it out last night against Norwich. That was absolutely brilliant. Jose's melting over there at Spurs. Oh, my days, man. And also, like, Eric Dyer going into the stands after the game. Like, funny as, man. Spurs imploding. But anyway, you know, we need to have a good run in this competition. It would be nice to win it. It really would be. Just get a little bit of silverware this season. Absolutely be lovely. And, you know, potentially, we could have a decent run to the latter stages of this, really. A reasonable run. But we've got to beat Derby tonight, of course. But, you know, we could technically do the treble this season. You know, the Europa League, the FA Cup, and the top 5 trophy. Here come Derby, shot on Romero's goal! Oh, and I thought it was in there! Crikey, malikey, lads and lasses, and it's simply driving at United's defence there. Little ball played into him, he gets his head up, and then bang, he takes it inside. Good chance. Really good effort from Sibley there. And it's left-footed, it's hard, it's low. It looks like it's got the best of Romero, but thankfully, it's just got the best of the post too. And it goes just wide. Fred with a nice little flick back, like what I see there. Fred over to Jesse Lingard, gives it to McThomas. Man on there, McThomas. Back to Juan Mata. Juan Mata over to Eric Bailly then in the centre circle for Manchester United. United just looking to shuttle into this game now. Derby with a good opportunity, just dodgy stuff really. McTominay gets his head up, plays a long raking pass over to the left-hand side. Switches up play, lovely pass over to Luke Shaw. Jesse Lingard then on the ball. Oh, you are shite, Jesse. What an absolute shitbag. Just passes it straight away, looking for Luke Shaw. Like, why would you try and pass it to Luke Shaw when he's behind a white shirt? When you have a white shirt in between you and Luke Shaw, why just pass it at the white shirt? I mean, that's just Lingard all over the bloody gaff. J.U.San, how you doing? Mr. JG84, how you doing? DJ Samuel, evening to you. Bunch of the usual legends in here. Matt Rush, how you doing, mate? He says, not closing down in midfield. Yeah, no, that is definitely an issue. That's definitely a massive issue for United. Generally this season, I'd say, it's been a little bit ropey. We don't have the most sort of mobile of midfields, I guess you could say. But, you know, McTominay and Fred could be a good combination for that tonight. But certainly Matic has been a little bit slow. Closing down's not really our forte, really. Don't necessarily have like the buzzy Kante type or the Ndidi type that we really need. Hey, what's up, Norfolk Pyro? I'm all good, mate. Thank you very much for getting in here. Not too bad. Feeling better after my tooth extraction. JP says Lingirl. Adam says Derby have started well, to be fair to them. Yes, they have. And, you know, Derby, the underdogs in this game, obviously, every minute that this game goes on, you are going to see the cojones grow of the Derby players, you know. It's like a dog in a cage. Poke it with a stick, you watch its bollocks grow. Anyway, I don't know why, that's just a quote from Snatch anyway, but that's not really relevant. But the fact of what I'm saying is, the longer this game goes on, the more that their belief will grow. And here they come again, ball played into the back stick. Derby retained possession. It's gone all the way over to the right-hand side where it is kept in. Luke Shaw goes to close him down. Couple of step overs. He gets the ball in across the 6-yard box. Dangerous. Ball in and Romero goes out to dive on it, but it does get through everybody and goes out the other side of the pitch there. But Derby, man, looking decent at the start here. United, little bit ropey. Derby doing some good stuff. I mean, they just created another really dangerous chance there early on. Hey, shout out to King Kong. Or technically KXNG. He says, evening with the pig. Get well soon. No coronavirus. Hey, thank you so much, King Kong. You bloody legend. Shout out to you. Thanks for getting in here and showing your support and wishing me well. Bloody legend. 12 minutes, 23 seconds in then. Yeah, Matt Rush has stopped giving the bloody ball away. Glenn, how you doing, mate? Glenn, great to see you in here. He says, Piggy, how you doing, Glenny? Oh, Pedro Felipe says, Pig, add a clock so we can synchronise the watch along with the TV. I know, mate. Thank you, Pedro. I have been saying I'm going to do that for a while, and I just haven't got around to doing it yet. But yes, I 100% will, mate. Like, next time, like, take my word for it. Next time there will be a clock in the top right. Oh, yeah. What's this? Ian Greenall has become a member of the Bacon Brigade. Ian Greenall, man. We're getting a good few new members tonight. This is bloody awesome. The support is real on the channel. So thank you very much for everybody who's become a member tonight. That's 4 new channel members we have tonight. Thank you so much for getting involved. And yeah, this is a great community we've built up here. And it's great to have all of you as part of the community. You're all just part of the furniture. Most of you guys, you know, all the usual names, the usual suspects, really. So appreciate you all getting in there and becoming members. And Kurt Koenig, the king himself. Koenig means king, doesn't it? Anyway, the king has become a channel member as well. So shout out to you, mate, Kurt Koenig, pal. Quality. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Couple of new members tonight. Loving it. Thank you very much for getting along with the ride. Heinrich says 104 viewers, Pig. You are growing. Yeah, absolutely, mate. The channel is getting more populated, I guess you could say. And it's great to have you all tuning in. Thanks very much for stopping by. You can help us grow the channel a little bit by sharing these videos on social media, liking the videos, post-match reactions, all that good stuff. Thank you very much to everybody that's part of this channel, you know, and a part of this community. It is pretty damn awesome. Also, if you just stopped by and you have yet to smash a cheeky little like on it, please do smash a cheeky little like on it. Let's see if we can get to uno hundrendo likes. That's 100 for any of you who don't speak Esperanto. Anyway, down the right, Lingard to Mata. Mata gives it back to Lingard. 14 minutes, 35 seconds gone. Played inside to Fred. Bruno Fernandes looks for the run. He finds it. It's a good ball into the 6-yard box, but it's well defended by Derby, and it's out for a Manchester United corner. Come on. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. It's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. Yeah, G-Wolf says, love to all the new Bacon Brigade legends. Absolutely. Cress Welsing getting in there. Cress. I loved your input in the Pig in the Hen the other day, coming up with some great points. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Oh, the corner is taken. United still got it. McTominay, oh, it's given away. Derby play it out. And here come Derby out from the back, looking to counter. Fred does a good job of winning it back. But we have released possession again, and it's gone all the way back to Romero, who has to clear. He gets a dodgy kick away on it. McTominay brings it down, and Lingard's got on the ball now. Fred does well to keep hold of it for United. He turns and he drives. Fred gets his head up. He plays it to Mata. Mata then driving forward down the left. Bruno Fernandes, the man, the myth, the legend, takes it inside. Shot from Bruno. Oh, and there's a deflection. I think it hit a United shirt there and has gone out for a goal kick. Or is it a corner, actually? I think it's a corner. It hit a Derby shirt then. So it's gone out for a corner kick for United. Bruno Fernandes about to take it. 16 minutes gone now. Bloody legends. Oh, the corner comes in, cleared away. That easy to do, but you know, I asked Rudd to do it whenever he's available as well, but just basically clips from the watch along of goals or incidents and stuff with a little link to the watch along on the Twitter page. I don't know. I mean, it's probably a bit difficult to do, to be fair, because you've got to basically record the whole thing while you're doing it. So it's probably a bit of a nightmare, Griffin. I wouldn't worry about it, mate, tonight. But if you want to, you can. But also, I'm not going to be the most animated tonight. I've literally got a proper gammed up gum here. You know what I mean? It's stitched together. It feels absolutely horrible, actually. It feels like I've got a mushroom there. It's freaking disgusting. Anyway, so I'm not going to get too animated tonight, even if something crazy does happen. That is my promise to you, lads and lasses out there. It's going to be a calm, cool, collected watch along tonight. And Wayne Rooney, though, on a bloody free kick here. Wayne Rooney's got a free kick in a dangerous area, lads and lasses. This is dangerous. I don't like what I'm seeing here. Wayne Rooney then. Rooney with the beard on. He runs up for the free kick. Rooney, shot on goal! Oh, great save, Romero! Oh, my days. Wayne Rooney almost scoring straight away in this bloody game. Look at this free kick from Rooney. It's a great free kick, and that is sneaking in there. That's sneaking in there, bottom left-hand corner. Sergio Romero, lad. Great save from Sergio Romero. Comes across there and makes a wicked save. Fair play to you, lad. But Rooney, man, you see, you've got to watch out for Rooney. He's class when it comes to technique and stuff. You know, he's a better free kick taker than anybody we've got. You know, maybe we'll see. Well, actually, Bruno Fernandes is supposed to be mint, but we haven't really seen the best of it yet. Juan Mata's a great free kick taker. But I think Rooney, you know, Rooney's a great free kick taker. He really is. Always remember that that debut he had. Was it against Galatasaray or Fenerbahce or one of the Turkish sides in the Champions League for United, and he scored a hat-trick. I'm pretty sure one of them, or maybe even two of them, was a free kick. So, yeah. And check this out. Check the amount of green legends we've got in here. Oh, Fernandes plays it back across the area of Derby. It's gone all the way back out. Sorry, Juan Mata on the ball. Juan Mata. Back to McTominay. Back to Juan Mata then, who's on a wide right position here. Plays it to Bruno. Bruno dawdles on it a little bit and the ball is taken off of him by Waghorn, I think. Bit careless, bit sloppy from Bruno there. Somebody should have been shouting man on as well, you know. Bailey wins it back for United at the back then. Hey, Cam24 FPS, nice to see you in here too, mate. Incomplete 6230. Robert Ingram as well. Robert Ingram, man, how you doing? He says United will win this in the second half. I hope you're right. I hope we do win this. I hope we win it in the first half, to be fair. But at the moment, man, like you say, you know, maybe that is going to be the case because United are sort of giving as good as we're getting at the moment. I mean, Derby are giving as good as they're getting. Sean Collins, your top man, has just made it 91 likes. Thank you so much, Sean. Yeah, please do smack a like on it. See if we can get to just over 100 likes. That would be bloody legendary. All right, come on then. Come on then. 19 minutes, 50 seconds gone. And this has been pretty slow from United so far in terms of getting at them or dominating or having many chances, really. Derby doing a good job against us at the moment. They look up for this. Good ball played in down the right. Bruno puts a lovely ball across. Oh, overhead kick attempt there by Odin Ighalo. But he does miss it, and it's gone out, and he was trying to recreate Wayne Rooney's famous goal there. Anyway, Derby bring it out from the back. Yeah, JP says Ighalo bicycle kick. That was nutty. Motorhome shenanigans. Hitting up the Phil Jones emojis. Oh dear, not only have we got new channel members, it looks like we've got new members of the PDL, the Phil Jones Defence League. That is messed up. That is messed up. MUFC Gang says, Pig, my guy, game isn't streaming on DAZN in Canada. Thanks for doing the watch-alongs, brother. No worries, MUFC Gang. I heard something the other day, actually, that DAZN might be broadcasting a lot more of the Premier League games in the UK next season. So that's going to be awesome, because obviously they don't do it at the moment, and we don't get a lot of the games. So every game, in my opinion, should be available on something like DAZN in the UK, so I'm happy about that. But I don't understand why they're not showing up in Canada, man. That's messed up. Thanks for getting in here. Rob, they often don't show it in the UK, if it makes you feel any better. Robert Ingram, thank you so much, mate. Gets in here with a thumbs up. Thank you very much, Robert Ingram, for the support on the channel there, mate. Carlo says, is there any way we can penetrate their defence from the rear? Yes, I guess there is, mate, but I don't know if we could talk about that live on air. But either way, I see what you're saying. I guess long balls over the top would do that. Penetrate the defence from the rear. Oh dear, what's going on? No! 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 Bruno Fernandes is down on the ground, writhing around in agony. What is going on here? No. We do not need Bruno Fernandes to be injured right now. He's holding sort of his hip here. What the bloody hell has happened? No! Is he had a collision with somebody? He looks to be in a bit of pain. Hopefully he's going to be okay. I mean, he's holding a bit of a funny part of his body. I can't imagine he's dislocated his hip here or whatever. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a nasty collision. Oh, and the way he lands. Oh, just on his hip there. Like, oh my days, that's gonna hurt. That is gonna hurt. Hopefully he's all right. You know, that was a nasty little prang, but hopefully he'll be all right. Just more of those winders, really. He's just winded him. But yeah, all on the hip there. He looks okay. He's holding his back a little bit. He's up and he's walking, and he should be all right. Go on, Bruno, son. Go on, Bruno, son. He seems to be made of pretty stern stuff, Bruno Fernandes, you know. You've seen him getting stuck in there already for United. Even though he's not the most sort of physically big or strong of players by the looks of it, he doesn't mind a tackle. He likes to get in there and get stuck in. I love what I've seen from Bruno Fernandes every single minute. Anyway, Pink Boots Bruno's gone over to the sidelines where he's having a little stretch. What says Derry County? Anyway, Gary Wells says, stuff the PDL, I don't recognise it. I don't recognise it either, my friend, you know. PDL, what's that about? Phil Jones? Nah, I'm not interested. Don't want to offend any of them. Anyway, yeah, Jay says, I'm sure he's fine. Yeah, he's up and about now, he's absolutely fine. But it did look like a nasty landing that he took there. Definitely a bit of a winder. SNG Salim, how you doing? He says, hello, Pig. Stream not working. How are we doing? We're doing fine. Thank you very much for getting in here. I mean, United, I guess you're asking about, actually. I mean, you know, it's not been the best so far, to be fair. We've given the ball away quite a lot. Derby have looked really good, actually. They look dangerous on the counter. They look well organised here. They look bang up for it, as to be expected. Rooney's had a good opportunity with a free kick, working Sergio Romero. They had another good opportunity early on. And, you know, they've had the better chances of the game so far. 24 minutes, 10 seconds in. Derby have had the better chances. United have had a couple of shots, but it's just been a little bit... It's a bit tepid from United so far. It really has been. Football with Brownie, how you doing, mate? He says, all right, Pig, I'm watching but reporting on the game at the same time. That's good multitasking skills there, my friend. Thank you very much for getting in here. Top man. Check out his YouTube channel as well. He does football videos and also writes for newspapers and stuff. So shout out to you, my friend. Thanks for getting in here. Marshall Gallus says 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. No shots on goal yet. Is there been no shots on goal by United? I thought we'd had a couple of shots. Maybe I'm just melting. I don't know. Heinrich says 121 legends on the stream. Corner for United here. Yeah, we've had a couple of corners. I don't know if we have actually had a clean shot, you know, now you mention it. Juan Mata with the corner then for United. 25 minutes, 8 seconds gone. Big Boy Gamer says, look at the text at the bottom. It says Derry. Oh, okay, right. I've had Mares there, Sunshine. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for letting me know. Let me sort that out. Because that is, for any of you OCD people out there, that is going to wind you right up, eh? So let's change it. And you're right, Derry County. It's like, are we playing an Irish team? Are we playing an Irish team right now? No, we're not. There we go. We should have done it now. We should have fixed it. Come on, Derby. I mean, come on, United. I mean, come on, I changed Derby. Oh, dear. 141 of you legends. Get in here. That's right. Come and join the Pig for the watch along. Come and join these bloody legends. We call them the Bacon Brigade because they definitely do enliven this live chat as we go and watch along these games. It's definitely a great community. So if you're just stumbling in here, stick around, get involved in the live chat, talk to all the usual legends like Gary Wells, Sean Collins, Robert Ingram, Kurt Koenig. Who's that? John Hardwick? What a name! Anyway, thanks for getting in here. He says, come on, you Rams. Oh, he's a Derby County supporter. Fair play. Fair play, mate. Thanks for getting in here. Always great to have some oppositions in here too for a bit of bants and that. You're actually doing really well so far. Derby looking good on the ball, looking confident, looking up for this game. And, you know, they've got the X Factor in there in little Wayne Rooney up there still. Rooney's obviously adapted his game over the years to be more sort of a playmaker, if you like. Playing in the centre of Derby's midfield here today. Definitely one to watch out for. Rocking that number 32. Rocking that beard very proudly, mate. And, you know, he definitely uses some sort of beard oil. I don't know. I'm sure he's had, like he had the hair therapy. I'm sure he's had the beard done as well, It's a designer beard, that one, I'm sure of it. Because, sure, a few years ago he had like a proper little straggly, like, David De Gea type beard on the go. And now he's got a full-on, like, Dan Bilzerian or whatever. And it just, I don't know. How does that happen overnight, mate? Come on, Rooney. Come on, son. What's the secret? Oh... Aaron Horniard says, come on, United. Come on, Aaron. Get in there, my son. Miz528, how you doing, mate? Says, Pig, what would your reaction be if Bruno gets injured? It would just be an absolute calamity. I mean, if he was out for any extended period of time right now, what a heartbreaker. He's the cog in our midfield already. Here he is with the ball over the top. The run over the top. The ball to him, though, is a little bit long, but he applauds the attempt there from Fred to find him with the pass. He made a good run, and the execution of the pass from Fred was lacking. 28 minutes into the game then. The Saint says, the Saint, how you doing, mate? Great to see the Saint in here. Sheffield United fan, what do you think about Sheffield United at the moment? Do you think you've still got a chance of some European football next season? Neil Duffin says, Pig, would you think if Pogba goes, then Grealish and Sancho would be enough next season, or would we need another signing? In an ideal world, we need 3 signings, in my humble opinion, in an ideal world. And in an ideal world, the 3 players we'd probably get... I don't know, actually, you could argue that we need 4 players, really, with only an Ighalo going to be going out. So, in an ideal world, it would be 4. But I think I've done a video about this where I think I just said Grealish would be absolutely fantastic as another midfield option. I love how he's a bit versatile. He can play across the line there, or in a deeper central midfield position if you want him to, or even on a wing. You can play Ndidi at Leicester at CDM. That would be brilliant. I think you'll really rate him. He's only 22, 23 years old, getting a lot better as well, and just been brilliant for them this season in a defensive position in midfield. And Timo Werner's obviously a striker I'd love to see. I think he's got a great future ahead of him, doing bits over there for Leipzig, and then, of course, Jadon Sancho, smashing out for Dortmund, 19 years of age. The age is on his side. I mean, we'd be foolish not to at least try our absolute best to try and sign him, even if he costs, 130 million or something. He's a great talent, and he's so young. So he'll be getting better, and he'll be a brilliant player for us for years. Those 4 players would be the players I would sign in an ideal world. Now, it's not an ideal world. In a realistic world, Grealish and Ndidi, maybe a different winger other than Sancho. In a realistic world, I don't know. I don't think somebody will beat us to Sancho. We'll see. It depends as well. We need to get Champions League football for next season for sure to lure some of these players in. Absolutely, that's important. I don't know. I mean, who would be a good option? Who would be a good winger option here? I mean, Tovan's a decent player over in the French league. Always thought he's pretty decent, but, is he available? Who else is there? Adama Traore has impressed me this season. He's absolutely freaking tank. Gives you something different. Not elegant or anything, but he just takes people on for fun. He's a beast. So he would be an option, somebody that I'd be happy to see. Other realistic signings, some other Wolves players, if we got any of these players, Jota, Jimenez, Neves, I'd be very, very happy with the signing of any of those players, really, just as another option at United. Not saying they're world beaters, but just as a good option, a realistic option. So there's definitely teams that United can poach from, Some of these teams are going to be going down. Todd Cantwell at Norwich City. Todd Cantwell, good young player. I like what I see from him. Seems to have a good attitude out there. And has a good future ahead of him. Maybe won't be a world beat, but I'd take a punt on Todd Cantwell, for sure. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot more realistic ones. Grealish, Cantwell, they're so realistic. Sancho, Werner, they're not realistic, really. Might happen, but we'll see. Derby then with the ball, playing it around the centre. 31 minutes, 20 seconds gone. Derby just doing a good job out there today. What can I say? United really struggling to just get any sort of a foothold in the game at all, really. Oh, and as I say that, Odion Ighalo clean through with a shot on goal. But it is saved. United come at them again. Juan Mata. Oh, it's poor from Mata. Needs to sort it out. He just tried to get his head up and get a ball in, but he's just misconnected completely there. But let's have a look at this. McTominay with a great bit of play there. Plays it forward. Odion Ighalo onto it really, really quickly. Gets his head up and smashes it a goal. But it is a great save there. And, it's right at the keeper, to be fair. But, yeah, goal denied. Good opportunity for Odion Ighalo there. Oh. JP says no one passes the mighty Phil Jones, so he scores own goals to give them a fighting chance. Oh my days. The Phil Jones obsession is... Phil, I don't get it. I don't get it. But, you know, I'll humour you. For sure, I'll humour you. Matty Rush says Ighalo should have scored. Yeah, I mean, he should have done better there, to be fair. He was good to react and get onto it, but yeah, right at the keeper there. Just didn't really pick a corner and execute it properly there. And a bit of a shame. 32 minutes. 43 then. United down the left. Played inside then. Lingard on the ball. Lingard gives it away. It's a shot from Bruno Fernandes and it is blocked away. Oh! And it's a goal by Luke Shaw! Look at that. Talk about a chicken dipper, son. This lad's been eating at KFC today and he ordered some extra chicken dippers with a little bit of garlic and herb sauce to dip on the side. Because he's feeling saucy out there. Did you see what just happened? Crikey, chicken dipper. He smashed it into the ground. It's bounced. It's gone over the head of the Derby goalkeeper. And it is pinballed into the back of the net. Come on, my son. Let's have a look at this then. So Bruno has the initial shot. And it is sort of blocked by all the Derby defenders. Lingard having a couple of shots too in that build-up there. It falls to Luke Shaw. And he just first time left-footed volleys it. And he's actually misconnected it to a considerable degree. You know, this isn't Van Basten. Let's be real here. This ain't Van Basten. But either way, he struck it first time on the volley. He smashed it about a yard in front of him into the ground. But it's pinballed and bobbled and just span and dipped over the Derby goalkeeper to give United the 1-0 lead. Come on, my son. Get in there. Let's update the score. Oh, yeah. Brilliant stuff. So 1-0 to United away from home then at Pride Park. Check it out. Yeah Boy Naughty with a super chat. Great to see you. Yeah Boy Naughty. He says, how would you feel about making Ighalo permanent? Well, I mean, no, let's see how he does for the rest of the season. But I'm liking what I'm seeing from him so far. He seems committed. He seems like he's relishing the opportunity that's presented to him here at United at the moment. And he's really working and trying out there. He looks very hungry up there, to be fair. He's working his socks off up there at the moment. Early days for him, but I'm encouraged by what I see. I think he could be a good addition if it doesn't work out at Shanghai Shenhua for whatever reason, if they would be prepared to let him go, and if Odion Ighalo was maybe prepared to take a pay cut, because from what I understand, he's on 300k a week there. McTominay, edge of the area, get his head up! Can he? Get it off his feet, shot on goal, left-footed attempt, but it is wide by a considerable margin there. And Lawrence is down on the ground. Ultimate Treble says, love the McTominay jarhead cut. Yeah, he's going for the old, he's going for the Ross Barkley, hasn't he? He's gone for the proper commando look right there. McThomas, fair play to him. No nonsense, son. Oh. Marcus Lynn says, usually you blast through the speakers here, even at low volume. Crikey. Marcus Lynn says, is the pig on low energy today? What kind of celebration was that? You're right, I am on low energy today, mate. I explained at the start of the stream that I had my... Anybody who's just getting in here, I'll explain to you all as well. So yesterday I had my tooth extracted, one of my teeth at the back here. And, yeah, it just went awry. Let's say that I was in the chair for an hour. They snapped the top of it. They couldn't get any purchase on it with the bloody tools. So they had to just slip my gum, basically, and then take it out and then stitch me up afterwards. So it's very, very sore. I don't want to dislodge it. But, yeah, like I did say at the start, I've obviously got a very sore face and stuff. I'm not getting too animated tonight, no matter what happens, especially if United do well and win. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel a bit rough, but I wanted to get on there even if I'm not 100%. So you have to forgive me. I know I'm a little bit low energy tonight. You're spot on there. You are spot on. Oh dear. And I'm not going to get any more energy either. I'm sorry. So if you're looking for some, you know, full-on pig, it's unlikely. Either that or there might be like a blood clot spat at the camera. There's a nice fish. There's a nice image for you. Oh. No worries, no worries. Ian Greenall, thank you very much for sticking up for me there, mate. Christopher M.E. says, sorry to hear that, Pig. Thank you very much, Christopher M.E. He says, hope recovery goes well, my friend. Nice one, my friend. So they're just taking off a Derby player here. Lawrence is coming off the pitch. Matt Rush says, no way Lingard can take that goal. Is he trying to take that goal? Did he get some sort of a cheeky little pigeon touch on it? Did he get one of the wings on it? The Saint says, soup for a few days, Pig. Yes, the Saint, that's all I've been eating today. I didn't eat anything yesterday. I was starving hungry today. Just had some tomato soup and I also had some big soup. That's all I've had. But it's not too bad. I quite like soup, to be fair. Oh, yeah, Stephen Zevon, how you doing, mate? It's a streaky pig tonight. Shout out to Stephen Zevon, the artist, a.k.a. Vincent Van Zevon, because he did a little portrait of the pig the other night while I was watching the stream, and it was top class, so thank you very much for that. Robert Ingram says, no kissing tonight for you, pig. LOL, just kissing, just smoke pot. I'm already all over that one, Robert Ingram. Thank you very much, my friend. Yeah, he says, that's true. I won't be kissing anyone. Also, coronavirus. Hang on, penalty shout for United. Think it was a handball. When Mata appealing. He's adamant, but it's waved away by the referee. Marcus Lynn says handball. Yeah, I didn't see the incident, but the players were certainly sure it was a handball, and the referee's not happy. Do we have VAR in this? We don't, do we? Look at this. It's definitely a handball. The shot is on goal. Oh, calm down, calm down. Look at that, the shot on goal there by Bruno Fernandes. It's clearly a handball, and that is definitely, should be a penalty there. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Ugh. Oh, Derby through on goal. Sibley with another chance. He had a good chance early on in the game. He's just had another opportunity. Matty Rush, thank you so much for getting in here with your support, lad. He says, thanks, Pig, for the watch-along. Top legend. Thank you, Matt, for getting in here, mate, and just for your general all-round support. For anybody that doesn't know, this is bloody typical, this, by the way. So I was going to go to see... Matt Rush was kindly going to lend me his season ticket to go and see the Sheffield United game, which has now been postponed until a later date. So we don't know. I'm going to try and get up to a game before the end of the season for sure, though. The last game, possibly. Anyway... So thank you very much for that, Matt Rush. But yeah, that's bloody typical, that is, mate, isn't it? It changed because we progressed in the, I guess this, or I don't even know actually. If we don't progress in the FA Cup, then I don't know. But no, it has been changed, hasn't it? So it's a nightmare. But we'll see what happens. I mean, like Matt said, any time that he can't attend one, he's going to offer it to me. So thank you very much for that, Matt Rush. You're a bloody hero. And I will love to go up and see a game very, very soon. It's been too long. So 40 minutes, 5 seconds gone. Sprayed over to the left then for United. And United have just settled into this game and controlled it for the last sort of 10 or 15 minutes. Ball played through. Odi and Ighalo. Oh, Odi and Ighalo! Would you look at that? Oh, my days. Get in there, my son. What a bit of play. What a bloody finish. What a lovely take. Did you just see that from Odi and Ighalo, lads and lasses? Do you know what I mean? They call him Odian for a reason. Because people take a seat and he provides the entertainment. Do you know what I mean? On the screen. Odi and Ighalo. I'm loving what I'm seeing here, to be fair. Look at this. He receives the ball. He's got 3 white shirts around him here. Derby doing everything they can to try and take it off this Nigerian nightmare beast. But they cannot. They cannot. And he just fends them off like Didier Drogba in his hay. And look at that. Okay, maybe a little bit fortunate. It just pinballs around a little bit and it falls back at his feet. But it's great play, great strength there from Odi and Ighalo, and more importantly, it's a great left-footed finish into the bottom left-hand corner. No chance for the Derby keeper. Get in there, my son. 2-0 to Manchester United. Have some of that, the Rams. Let's update the score then, lads and lasses. 2-0 to United before half-time. Come on. Come on. Ted Savannah says Luke Shaw with the assist. Ted Savannah, mate, you bloody legend. How you doing, Ted? Yes, Luke Shaw, man. I mean, he's having a good little period, isn't he? Last 5 games from Luke Shaw have looked really, really good. Definitely the best form we've seen in him since probably before he got that injury, actually, that leg-breaking injury. He's been in some great form recently. He's looked very, very good today. He's already scored and he's already got an assist. Luke Shaw, lads and lasses. McTominay gets his plays one over to the right-hand side then. Diogo Dalot surging forward down the right, plays it inside. Bruno leaves it. Lovely bit of play. And Dalot gets it back. He gets his head up. Ball played in. Oh, it's dangerous. Looking for Lingard there. Not quite on it. McTominay receives it in midfield, gets it back. Bruno Fernandes then. Sorry, Diogo Dalot gets his head up then. Put out of play. Can he keep it in? No, he cannot. And it is a throw into Derby. Griffo Chaz says, Pig, I've put a clip on your Twitter, but I had to use screen record. So the start and finish is just me closing the record. That's okay, mate. I'm sure that'll be absolutely fine. I mean, I don't know if you've got the option when you upload it on my Twitter, but you might be able to trim it before, you know, I don't know how it works on that thing, though. So thank you very much for that, Griffo Chaz, you bloody legend. Yeah, nice one. Gary Wells says, Odeon rules okay. I mean, that is great. Let's just talk about Odeon Ighalo because he just scored that goal there. He's coming on loan. He looks hungry. He looks really up for it up there on the top of the pitch for United, like working his socks off. He looks strong. He looks like a great hold-up man. You just seen another great bit of finishing from him. That's 2 goals already for Odeon Ighalo in a United shirt. He loves United. He's a childhood United fan. And I personally, he's a United player to me. You know, I'd do everything we can to try and keep hold of him. Sure, we got to see how he does between now and the end of the season. But anyone who's a genuine bona fide United fan from Nigeria growing up as a lad and fulfilling a dream right now, those are the sorts of players I want at United. You know, they really are. I don't want mercenaries or money grabbers or people who are just there to better their career. I want people who want to put on that red shirt and represent United and know what it means to be a United player. And I think Odeon Ighalo possesses that. So, yeah. Yeah, Roger says edit video. Yeah, I don't know if you could use your phone app or the Twitter app or whatever. I don't really know, mate. But, yeah, you might be able to trim the clip and before you upload it. But either way, thank you very much for that, Griffo Chaz. Bloody legend. Top man, though. Honestly, you're bang on the case there, Griffo, mate. Thank you so much for doing that. Check you out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Top man, Griffo. And we've got a bunch of new legends in here as well tuning in. So I think that's down to Griffo as well. Great little bit of promotion there from Griffo Chaz. Please do smack a cheeky little like on this video if you're just joining us. Let's see if we can smash 150 little like-a-Roonies on this. No pun intended, because Rooney's on the pitch. But look, it's 2-0 to United now. This is happy days. I didn't actually tell you my prediction before the game. I think I did put it on Twitter or somewhere earlier on. But I'm going for 3-1 to Manchester United. That was my prediction, and I was thinking Rooney was going to get on the score sheet for them, and I wasn't sure about United's goal scorers, but that's what I went for. Could still be at the moment United with that clean sheet still though, and we'll have to say it's a good half after a little bit of a tentative start from United. Derby did very, very well at the start of the game. United's extra quality has shone through, and I think the last sort of 10 or 15 minutes has really been United just absolutely pummeling Derby, to be fair. Derby camped in their half, United working it around now. And, they're 2-0 down. We'll see what happens, but I've got a good feeling that United are going to smash them up second half as well. We'll see what happens. Bruno on the ball then. Juan Mata captain the side. Loving it. Thanks, Griffo. Thank you, Griffo. You're a bloody legend. Yes, mate, that is it. That is it, son. That is it, Griffo. Check that out. We've got a bunch of new legends in here. It's working. Nice one. 2-0 to United then. 45 minutes, 58 seconds gone. So literally just a minute or 2 minutes to go, including the stoppage time here until the half-time whistle goes. 2-0 to United. Happy bloody days. Odeon Ighalo looking like an absolute Nigerian nightmare up there. Smashed it up, didn't he? Held off 2 or 3 men there and stuck it away. It was a brilliant take, brilliant goal, and really fantastic from Odeon Ighalo. Also, the first goal that United scored, great stuff from Luke Shaw. Maybe an element of fortune to it. Like I said, it wasn't Van Basten, but it was pretty damn good, and it just pinballed into the top of the net. It was brilliant stuff. Oh, Derby with a chance though. Shot on goal. Oh, it's blocked away. Get in there. Fred gets it out. Oh, Fred brings it out. Good play by Fred there. And he's fouled. He's brought down to the ground. Definite free kick. Fred holding his shin there. And it was Wayne Rooney, I think, who's brought him down, was it? I don't know. Who received the yellow card there? Was it Rooney? Rooney's just side Fred down. Let's have another look at this then. Tell you what, they just had another good chance. I mean, you've got to credit Derby. You can't discount them at the moment. They've had 3 really good opportunities in this game. And is that a handball shout against Victor Lindelof or even Fred there? I don't know. Jay Yusan says, if we sign Ighalo, I think we'll be dangerous next season. Yeah, I mean, he looks really good. I mean, to just come in and slot in and already have a good impact that he has and already look like a really good option for us up there. I mean, he's different, but he's a great player for leading the line. He's a good hold-up man too. Look at him there. I mean, you know, he's on the ball, even though the Derby player had it. He was anticipating that we could get it back off them, and he's running into that space towards goal. He's hungry. He's making all the right movements. That's the one criticism I have of Anthony Martial sometimes up there, is the hunger and the desire to get into those positions and work for that space and play on those half chances, you know, those speculative moments of a game where a ball might come into you, but you still got to get you there in case it does. And he seems like the type of player, whereas Martial's a brilliant, talented player, and I'm loving what I'm seeing from him recently, but at the same time, I think he's not quite as hungry up there. And that's half-time. The half-time has been, let's talk about Luke Shaw, dominated by Luke Shaw there, lads and lasses, because he's got himself a goal, and he assisted the other one for Odion Ighalo, but also, you know, credit to Odion Ighalo. Credit to this man, because he's come in here, he's hungry to play for United, and he's on loan. He doesn't have to be here. He'd be getting paid the same amount of money over at Shanghai Shenhua, just chilling right now. The season's not even on over there, but he wants to play. He wants to play for United, his boyhood club, his boyhood Premier League club. So I love that, and I love the way that he started his career at United. I love the way that he's playing tonight, and how he's just generally added something different to United. And if you just wait a little while, I think you will hopefully see Odion Ighalo finish this season really strongly for United, chipping with a bunch of goals, look really good, and I think the fans will really warm to him, which we already have done. I mean, I actually really liked him from the moment that he came in, because he gave that interview. He said that it was a dream come true for him to play for United, all that stuff. What you want to hear, of course, but then, you know, you see him in the United shirts as a young lad in Nigeria and Lagos, and you just think, you know, fair play to this man. He's living the dream. And he will know what it means to play for United, and he will be relishing this opportunity. And even if he is here just for a few months and he ends up going back to Shanghai, he will have left something really, really positive, hopefully. But, you know, he's got the opportunity now where he can try and prove himself to United here, and maybe United will try and go in for him in the summer and make the move permanent if it's good, and if he's prepared to maybe take a little cut, because it does sound like he's on big whack over there. Nice one. It's half-time then, lads and lasses. I forgot to say, did I? But either way, it's half-time, and United are up 2-0. Get in there. Let me know what you lads and lasses think. Sean Collins says subs on. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. You might see a change or two. Certainly maybe one at half-time, and like Ollie likes to do, maybe around the 55th minute or something like that. Save the legs, you know, save the legs, because we do have the derby at the weekend against Man City. I just thought I'd clarify that in case you thought we were playing Derby County again. But we got Man City at the weekend, and we do need fresh legs. You know, Bruno Fernandes is obviously a player we need to save. He's had a little bit of a knock earlier on. Who else could we do with bringing off the pitch? I mean, McTominay's just back into recent fitness. That's definitely a concern. You don't want to rush him too much, push him too much. So there's some changes that United can make out there which would save our legs a little bit. But I mean, it's only 2-0. Derby is still in this game. It's not over and done with yet. But I do certainly think that, like in that Europa League game, get the changes made, get some players off, and save the legs for the big game at the weekend. Ronaldo Awino, how you doing, Ronaldo? Great name. He comments, Ighalo is cool and all, but hopefully he doesn't get signed permanently. Get a quality striker to rotate with Martial. I think it's a little bit harsh, because he's looked good so far. And yeah, okay, Ighalo, when you think of Ighalo, it's not like, Robert Lewandowski or anything. I understand what you're saying, but still, it's a different option up there. And you need somebody who is happy to play a little bit of a bit part role as well. Like, it's no good having a bunch of big personalities. Like, Martial doesn't want to be rotated that much, for instance. These players won't want to do that, and so you can't just have two megastars up there fighting for one spot. You do need to have a little bit of balance. I think Ighalo might be that player who's happy to come in and chip in with a bunch of goals in a bunch of competitions and be a good sub and that kind of thing. And you do need players like that. So, it's not all about having a whole host of world-class talents up there. It's about having effective players and who can come on and you know, and give you something different. And I think he does give us something different. Totally different player to the likes of Martial or Rashford and these type of real sort of pacey, skillful type players. He's more of a, you know, he's more of a Heskey-esque type player. He's a bigger, more physical, better hold up, if you like, stronger. You saw that with the goal that he scored today. Just generally a different type of player that you get with that United have got right now, which benefits us. You know, it really does. It's like there's me banging on about Timo Werner over at Leipzig, and he is a great player. But he doesn't give us anything different, really. He's one of those pacey ones that plays on the last man, can get in behind, really skillful, you know, and doesn't offer us too much different to the likes of Martial, in my opinion. But, you know, that's just my opinion, obviously. You know, I could be chatting absolute cod here. Nice one. Matt Rush says, get Shaw off, Williams on. Matty Rush, that is a great shout, my friend. Nothing wrong with that shout at all. And I think that United definitely need to look at making some substitutions and changes. Let's have a look at the half-time stats then, lads and lasses, and see what has happened. Going in at half-time then. For the statistics of the game, United, the most important stat of the game, though, United smashing them up 2-0. Have some of that, Derby. Have some of that, Wayne Rooney. You can take that fake beard off now, pal. You know, what are we doing out there? We're playing Guess Who? Like, why have you come in a costume, Wayne? We all know that's not your real beard, mate. That's not your real hair either. Oh dear, no, fair play to him, whatever makes him feel good. But I don't think that beard's real. I'm just going to put that out there. I've said it a couple of times already today. Just somebody look into that for me, would you? Has he had beard thickening therapy or something? Or, you know, beard replacement therapy? I don't really know. But either way, the stats going in at half-time then, lads and lasses. United dominating the possession, 66% possession to United. 34% possession to Derby. 4 shots for Derby, 1 on target. 12 shots for United, 4 on target. 4 corners to Derby's 2. And it just tells the story, really. United dominating that first half overall. Derby started it well. They had a couple of good chances early on. Took a little bit of time for United to get going. But then when we did get going, we kept on going. And, yeah, it was United ever since after that. Shaw scoring in the 33rd minute. Ighalo in the 41st, just to let everyone know who's getting in here. Absolutely bloody smashing them up, aren't we? Get in there. How far away are we from 150 likes? Let me know. Yeah, comment here from Genwill Belandres, who comments, Pig, no handshakes at the start of the match for players this week due to coronavirus. Yeah, I know, yeah, fair play, makes a lot of sense. I don't know if you saw my post on Twitter. I put a post on if Gary Neville was around. If Gary Neville was around today with that game when they had the fracas with Roy Keane and stuff at the start of the game in the tunnel with Vieira, and he gives him that handshake from hell and looks at him. That's the sort of shit that would be going on. He would shake Vieira's hand even if there's no handshakes in that game. Yeah, no handshakes though. It makes a lot of sense. Alex Rudd says beard plugs. Yeah, Rooney's got the old beard plugs on the go. What is that all about? Clam J says rest Bruno for God's sake, man. Yeah, I'm with you. I agree on that one. He should be saved. He should be taken off, really. If we look at the other options that we've got on the bench, just to let everyone know, as you can see, oh, actually, it's gone away. Let me just get it up quickly. That's not the first time I said that. Let's have a cheeky little look then at the substitutes, just to see what firepower we do have on the bench, because I've bloody forgotten now. Just some other options. Right, okay. So the substitutes for United we can choose from. We've got Martial on the bench. No need to bring him on. Pereira, yeah, might as well bring Pereira on. Do you know what I mean? Not really bothered if he gets injured. Not really bothered if he gets run ragged. Even though he's a bit of a gash player, might as well bring Pereira on. Surely Pereira should be doing okay against Championship fodder. Come on. Greenwood, be great to see from Greenwood. Twanzebe, Williams, Matic. Yeah, you know, I'd definitely bring Williams on for sure at some point. I'd definitely bring Pereira on for Bruno, for instance, just to save his legs there. And then you could, you know, maybe bring Greenwood on a little bit later just to give us a little bit another option or something like that. So, yeah, that is probably the best course of action. Let's see what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does at half-time. We'll see if there is any half-time changes. How do you think United have been performing so far then, lads and lasses? Who are your performers so far in this game? Who do you rate? Who do you think's put in a good performance? Who do you think's had a stinker or whatever? Let us know. Razak says Chong maybe, but Gomez has got great feet. I personally think Gomez is a better player than Chong. Richard James says Gomez and Chong are now special. Yeah, I mean, they're not there yet. It's hard to say. I mean, some of these players develop at different rates and they can go on and be top players later on. Like, for instance, I think of players like, I'm not saying he's a top player, but he's a good player, is Wilfried Zaha. We obviously signed him back in the day and just didn't really sort of progress much at United, didn't really crack on. Maybe he was having some sort of relationship with Moyes' daughter, which didn't help him. There were rumours at the time, but either way, he didn't really turn into a great player for United. Then he went off, and then he's turned into a good standard player, to be fair, doing some good bits for Crystal Palace. And so some players do develop at different ages, and so even though they're young and they're not the finished articles right now, but give them a couple of years and they could actually be good standard players. I think more so for Angel Gomez than Chong, but I still think they both got a future ahead of them. Whether that future is more of a Gabriel Obertan or more of a Ryan Giggs remains to be seen. Probably the former. Matty Rush says Shaw's easily the best player this half. Yeah, easily. Mixing it up for United down that left hand side is where we had all of our joy in that half as well. Luke Shaw very much a part of that. Luke Shaw scored the goal, the opener, the absolute volley from hell. And then, of course, he had a hand in the assist for Odion Ighalo, and Odion Ighalo did brilliant too. So, yeah, Luke Shaw, definitely the man so far in this game. Football fan comments, I thought Shaw has been decent, and Man Utd to buy Jadon Sancho. I mean, it would be an absolute dream signing for Manchester United right now to get Jadon Sancho in there, no doubt in that. Cress Wilson comments, Shaw, Fred and Bruno have rescued our season. Yeah, I think it's fair to say. I mean, I want to just say, actually, massive respect and shout out to Shaw and to Fred, because literally 5 or 6 games ago, I was thinking, Luke Shaw, man, just, he's not really at the races. He's not up to the standard. Williams, a 19-year-old lad who's never played much senior football, has come in, and he's done better than Luke Shaw was earlier on this season. But it looks like that has been the fire that has been lit under Luke Shaw. That is probably why you're seeing this response from Luke Shaw, because all of a sudden, there's this whippersnapper on the scene who's chomping at the bit and nipping at his heels to come in and take his place and giving him that rivalry. And I think you need that in football. Players can get too comfortable. If you're just a shoe-in every single week for the same position, maybe you're not going to be at 100%. Maybe you're not going to be fighting the same in training, fighting for every single ball like you should be. I think that's only natural. Whereas when he's got a bit of competition with Williams in there, you're seeing Shaw stepped up his level. And fair play to Ole Gunnar for actually favouring Shaw, because a little while ago Williams was looking like the better option. Williams had a couple of average performances and they stuck Shaw in, and Shaw's been brilliant. I think he needed that competition at United. So massive respect to Shaw, because I can't say he's put a foot wrong last 5 games. He's been one of our best players over that period. And then also, if you're talking about somebody else that's had a great resurgence at United, it's Fred. Fred was pretty much calamitous up in, under Jose Mourinho, certainly. Not ever really played that much, though. I mean, we had Fred at the club for ages before he was even played by Jose. Jose never really favoured him that much, even though we got him in for like 50 mil or whatever. And he was never looking likely to live up to that. He was looking like a bit of an average bit part player for United. But just recently, certainly the last few months, Fred has been one of our better performers, one of our better players, certainly one of our best midfielders. And I just think that it's a breath of fresh air. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Respect to him for being able to turn it around. Respect to him for giving it 100% every time he gets out there on the pitch, because he does. He's one that I can't fault his commitment out there, I really can't. People talk about Pogba coming back into the side. I don't want to see him dislodge Fred. I don't want to see him dislodge McTominay, because those guys, they actually put in 100% out there every single week. They might not always perform to 100% of their abilities, but they try to 100% of their effort levels. They give it everything they got. And I'm not so sure that's the same for Paul Pogba. So, to me, he doesn't get in the side. He doesn't walk in the side. He would be used as a bit part player for me until somebody gets played out of form, or until Pogba does something in that bit part role to warrant actually coming and starting in that team. Because at the moment, I know on paper you might say he's a World Cup winner and he's smashing out for Juventus, but for United he's never been that good. So that's my opinion on it. Daily Bits thinks Pogba should play basketball. G Wolf says, Pig, I just checked, Rooney's beard is being mocked for transplantation, but admitted dyeing it though. So that's legit. It actually is legit, isn't it, G Wolf? So he's actually had a beard transplantation. And then he's admitted to dyeing it. Yeah, it definitely looks dyed, mate. I mean, come on. We all know Rooney, basically you're a ginger, mate. Basically, Rooney, when you're a teenager, mate, you're a bit of a ginger, mate. So I'm sorry, I don't want to offend any gingers out there, but I think Rooney was more on the ginge side. And he definitely had a ginge beard when he was younger as well. Little straggly little ginger thing it was, you know? So come on, you're not fooling anyone with that, Rain. Crikey, mate. He's literally had... I wonder how much he paid for that. He's basically phoned up Dan Bilzerian and he said, hey, Danny boy, you know, when you taking a break from partying with all those Playboy models, can you maybe send us your beard? Because I'd like to glue it to my face, please, Dan. And Dan's gone, do you know what, Rooney? You can have it for the princely sum of $30,000. And I think Rooney's taking it up on him, because you know what Rooney's like. Oh, dear. 178 of you bloody legends tuning in right now. Thanks for getting in here at half time. Great to have you in here. Please do us a favour, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel as well, smash the subscribe button. You know, we do watch-alongs for every single United game. Bunch of other games, reactions, news, transfer dealings. All that stuff is covered on this channel. So if you're just stumbling across this channel, not only do we do all that, there's also a great community of legends, as you can see in here in the live chat, who get in here religiously and come in and chat and just banter and everything amongst each other. So come and get involved. If you've never commented before, I want to hear from you right now. John Hardwick says, do you think Manchester United will ever be any good again? I do. I don't think we're really likely to get... The second half's just about to kick off right now, by the way, lads and lasses. Here we go. Here we go. The second half's underway, just to let you all know. Just to let you know, mate, go back on your comment there. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, John Hardwick. Yeah, I do, mate. I do think United will be good again. Football goes in cycles. You're probably going to see City start to drop off a little bit now. Liverpool can't keep it going forever, even though they look incredible with Klopp and they've got an incredible team. They'll be all right for the next few years, I'm sure. But look, United, we are investing. We are starting to invest a little bit now. If we're led to believe what Woodward says to be true, then we are going to invest again heavily in the summer and try... Oh, Derby ripping us open early on in this second half. Jesse Lingard gets it back under control for United then. 45 minutes, 35 seconds gone. Thanks so much there, Matt Rush. He says, great show, Pig. Thank you, mate. Yeah, sorry to everyone that it's not, you know, I'm not as animated. It's on purpose, you know. I'm literally controlling myself tonight. I have to put a filter on it, otherwise I might disrupt my my gum here, you know. So I've got to just take it easy tonight. I really, really do. Ryan Berberspin 9, mate. Ryan Berberspin 9. Shout out to you. Shout out to Ryan Berberspin 9 for getting in here with the super chat. Bloody legend. Thank you very much. Also, hang on. Also, I think I missed... what, have I missed something here? Did I miss one from Marshall Granison? Happy for sure. He's been in form for a good spell. Yeah, sorry I missed that, Marshall. I must have missed that. And Matt Rush, did I miss that one? Saying thanks, Pig, for the watch along. No, I read that one out. Marshall Granison, thank you so much. Ryan Berberspin 9. Bloody legends getting in here, honestly. Thanks very much for stopping by and getting involved. And just being your legendary selves. A little foul committed then, but Derby continue down the left. Play on. And here they come. Ball played into the box. Dangerous one. Goes over everybody. Luke Shaw watches it out. So has there been... I'm just trying to see if there's been any half-time substitutions. Can somebody let me know? Let's just have a look. I don't think there's been any substitutions. No, I don't think there's been any substitutions for Manchester United at half-time there. I would probably, yeah, like we say, you know, Shaw's had a good game so far. Save him, take him off. He's also on a yellow card, so it can't hurt just to take him off there for Williams. Give Williams a run out. Makes a lot of sense. We'll see. You know, Solskjaer will probably do it the next sort of 10 minutes, I'd imagine, just giving these players a few more minutes out there today. No changes, says Ultimate Treble. Thanks so much for getting in there. Ian Greenall, cheers, mate, for letting me know. Harris Khan, how you doing, mate? Yeah, just up to watching the United game here. 2-0 to United, smashing them up. Basically, we're ramming the Rams. You know, we're ramming the Rams right now. That's what we're doing. Hopefully they don't ram us. But we are ramming them at the moment. G-Wall says, where is Nick Pig? She is working at the moment. Or she's busy at the moment. She can't attend. So that's what's going on. But, you know, she's here in spirit. She might pop in, I don't know. Gary Wells says, Jesse Lingard does what? Yeah, I don't know. He goes, meow. Here he is, Jesse Lingard on the ball. Oh, he's bloody useless. Look at that. The block comes in from Evans there. Championship player getting the best of Jesse there. He's just got no option there. He just gets it. He doesn't think to keep hold of it. He just aimlessly has a pop at the defender. Useless stuff. Yeah. Cresswell sings says, pork in the Rams. Kurt Koenig says no tea then. No. Ian says no halftime cup of tea. No. That's a bonus, lads and lasses. Not going to be harsh or anything, but that's a bonus. Anyway, the ball comes in. Bruno Fernandes back stick. No, I can't be that ungrateful. You know, some of the teas are okay, but it's just like one of those things. You know, it's like what you really want is a Sir Alex Ferguson of tea making. Somebody who's consistently good and, you know, very ready to let you down. More often than not, it's a success. In fact, what we ended up with is more like, I don't know, you know, a Kevin Keegan or something. Oh dear. Oh, she's going to hate that. Anyway, hopefully she's not tuning in, so there you go. The Primot says, curl up with a nice tin of Princes tonight, pig. Hey, the Primot, thanks so much for getting in there. Yeah, we were talking about this the other day on the watch along, bit random. I'll just talk about this while there's not much action going on. But yeah, we were talking about some of the random English food that we like, and one of the most sort of, you know, hearty, like easy. I don't know, my dad, being a northerner, used to eat this a lot, which was beans on toast, just classic beans on toast, with like a tin of Princes or whatever, you know, corned beef. Oh no! Derby with a chance on goal. The header is just a whisker wide. Check that out, man. Crikey. And it was so bloody close, like literally a whisker wide there. Might as well have been bloody Garfield on the end of it, because it was so bloody close. But check that out. Good ball in, great ball in fact, and the header is a glancing one, and it's just a whisker wide, as I say. Bailey trying to just put the defender off, to put the attacker off, does just about enough defensively there. That was close. Motorhome Shenanigans says, Pig, if United score early, will we see 3 quick subs? I don't know, you know, they might just hold on a little bit if Derby scored right now, because, you know, we'll keep some of your best players on there, but I do expect some substitutions to happen soon. United got to keep pressing. Of course, if we do get the third any moment soon, then I'm sure Ole Gunnar will just make all the substitutions right there. Michael Collins says, Ollie is getting dangerously close to forcing the PDL's hand into calling for Ollie out with his lack of Phil Jones selections. Fair play to you, Michael Collins, you loon bar. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The Phil Jones love is real. It's completely real, you know. "51 minutes, 6 seconds gone then. If you're tuning in, smack a cheeky like on it. If you're tuning in, please give this video a share on social media as well. Help us out. McTominay's down on the ground, clutching his face there. Sibley's just done him. Sibley's just done him. Let's have a look, see what's happened in the replay. McTominay's not happy. He said that little prick's just done me. Let's see what happened. Bruno Fernandes going over like, what are you doing, mate? And Sibbers, what does he do? Oh, he just sort of... Oh, come on, McTominay, mate. He didn't touch you, pal. McThomas, you got the commando haircut, son. He did have a little flick up at him, to be fair. He did have a little flick, but he didn't really make contact with his face, I don't think. Come on, McThomas. Get a little bit of bottle there, sunshine. Maybe he did make contact. Did he make contact? I'm saying no. Did he make contact with him? But he did have a bit of a flick out. And you can see why Scotty's pissed, because he's had a flick at him, you know, towards his face. The referee just giving him one last chance. He's lucky to get away without a yellow card there for protesting. Gary Wells says, I need to try this corned beef thing. Sounds tasty. Yeah, I know. If you're a British person, it sounds tasty. I said it to, who was it, Rincon or Rudd or someone the other day, and they were absolutely disgusted by the idea. But no, corned beef, tin of beans, on some toast, buttered toast, maybe a little bit of cheese if you want to go whole hog, and you've got yourself a party, lads and lasses. Ball played over the top, then looking for the run of Juan Mata, but the goalie comes out and collects the ball. Hopefully, I'm keeping you up to date with what's going on in the game if you're unable to watch it. I know there's a bunch of you legends that are unable to watch it right now, so hopefully, you know, I'm keeping you abreast with what's going on right now. 52 minutes, 58 seconds gone, 2-0 to United. And Derby, though, with a good counter-attacking opportunity. Down the right they go into a lot of space. Ball in, dangerous one, back stick, controlled. But not controlled well enough, and Derby just lose that momentum of that attacking phase. Wayne Rooney on the ball then for them in a deep position. Plays it back out towards the centre circle, and Derby just looking to keep hold of it here. Odin Ighalo pressuring. Yeah, yeah, John Hardwick says true pissed up food. You're not wrong there, mate. That goes along with, like, you know, a pickled onion sandwich and stuff like that as far as pissed up food goes. You know, no, pissed up food is great, though. You know, just the stuff you make at home in the kitchen when you're hammered. Like, what can you do? It's mostly, like, cheese on toast or, you know, sometimes the weird combination comes out, you know. Like I said, pickled onion sandwich, that's another thing. Oh, dear. Who eats that? I'll tell you what, my old man used to eat that. He was definitely you know, I don't know, an urchin is probably the correct word to say then. Corned beef, beans on toast, pickled onion sandwiches, what the fuck? He also, no joke, he also used to, get this, maybe this is a northern thing, I don't know. But he used to drink Boddington's Bitter, right, most of the time. Bit of Newcastle Brown Ale here and there. But mostly Boddington's Bitter, right? And, he used to warm it on the radiator, lads and lasses. Some people like to have their beers ice cold. He used to like it lukewarm. He used to like it even a little bit warmer than room temperature. Now, is that normal? I don't know. Is that normal for a northern thing? Let me know. Anyway, and I'm not joking, that is 100% legitimate. And also Stone's Bitter. You would see you go in and you can see cans of Stone's Bitter and Boddington's Bitter lined up on top of the fucking radiator. I didn't even take the piss. Oh dear. Yeah, I know. Anyway, United is Luke Shaw again. He's turned into some sort of little Roberto Carlos or something suddenly. And look at that. He's just through on goal. Unfortunately, his shot is weak and it's at the keeper in the end. But he's just gone through the whole defence and smashed one at the keeps. Fair play to him. Daily Bit says Shaw shooting the ball like he had no feet. That's fair. Gary Wells says, is it beans first on toast or corned beef? Well, I'll leave that up to you. I personally, and what I know is beans first. Shot on goal by McTominay then is quite considerably wide. Motorhome Shenanigans says, cheese cubes melted in warm milk with black pepper and buttered bread. Crikey, I've never heard of that in my life. But I like all those things that you mentioned there. Sounds interesting. Matt Rush says Shaw should have scored there. I think that's absolutely fair to say. He's had a bit of a nightmare not managing to get one in there when he got in such a great position. Kieran LUFC says, wanna do it. Leeds United fan in here, is it? Anyway, fair play to you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, mate, do it. It's good. Mawali says Rooney can score. He absolutely can. He's a great talent. He's certainly the best player they've got out there on the pitch. He's one of the best players out there on the pitch. J.U. says, do you think Rooney will score? I still think Rooney will score. I still think it's going to be 3-1 to United and Rooney will score. That's what I think. Whether it's a penalty, I don't know. I'm going for a penalty. Daily Bit says, is the bread toasted that the pig is talking about? Absolutely. Just beans on toast. You toast some bread, you butter it. You stick a tin of beans on it, nice hot tin of beans. And then a tin of corned beef and maybe some cheese if you really want a proper heart attack. You know what I mean? But, yeah, that's what you do. Wallace Montcroy Stewart says, bitter should be served at cellar temperature, except my fella's bloody freezing. Ian Greenwell says, waffle, peanut butter and cheese butties are piss delight. I'll tell you what is brilliant as well, chip butties. Like, oh my days. You know, when you're pissed up and you've just got some bread and some oven chips and you just stick the oven chips in. You get the buttery bread, you stick shitloads of chips in it. Oh my days, man. Oh, that makes me moist. Razak says 26 degree beer. I haven't seen if anybody else does that, by the way. Do you know anybody that has warm bitter? Warm bitter. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Ted Zavala says Bruno is class, can create magic with any player. Hopefully he can sprinkle some on Lingard. Absolutely, because all Lingard's been sprinkled with is bloody mediocrity so far. Razak says he's getting hungry. You're not the only one, mate. I've just been living off soup today. Didn't even eat a bloody morsel yesterday. And today I've just had 2 tins of soup with a little bit of bread. Sucks, man. Yeah, nice one, Ian. Must be had. The Primot thinks onions must be the greatest vegetable of them all. Well, certainly onions in a hamburger or something. They do hit the spot, don't they? I wouldn't say they're the greatest veg of them all, but they're definitely up there. Yeah, Daily Bits. Rooney still class, can still pass those long floating lobs, set up the attacks. Absolutely. Kurt Koenig says, beer must be cold, fresh, full stop. I 100% agree with you. Sean Collins says, Aussies have stubbies to keep their beer cold. Fair play, yeah. I've never known anybody else do it. I find it very strange. JP says, I like to drink the remnants of leftover beer I find in the bushes. That doesn't surprise me, mate. You know, that really doesn't surprise me, but fair play to you. Each to their own, you know. Nothing wrong with a bit of bush beer. I'm not talking about the American brand of Bush Lager, which I found to be repugnant. Down the right then, Juan Mata gets his head up, passes it to Jesse Lingard, who makes that run down the left-hand side into a bit of space. 59 minutes gone, Jesse gets the ball in. No avail, because he's garbage. Ian says, ice-cold beer, it must. Fully agree with that. Miz 5-8. Pig, do you think Rooney was underappreciated by the United fans? I think he was done for by the age of 29. Yeah, old McTominay having a little bit of a heated exchange here again. McTominay's fired up in this one and might get a warning from the ref here. But anyway, I do think Rooney is a little bit underappreciated by United fans for sure, because for a decade he smashed up for United. For 13 years he was at United, actually. And like I say earlier, he won every single trophy there is to win domestically, plus the Europa, plus the Champs League. All-time United leading goal scorer. He's got to have a bit of respect. Come on. Come on. All-time leading goal scorer for his country and his club. Come on. I mean, you know, it doesn't get much better than that, to be fair. I think he'll always be a little bit... It's because he's a Scouser, basically, because he's bloody from Liverpool, you know? Because he's a Scouser. I know he's a blue Scouser, but either way, bloody Scouser, ain't he? I don't know if it goes hand in hand. I don't know if you can be a Scouser and be a United true bloody legend. Anyway, he is a United legend. I'm only having a bit of fun here, but yeah. Matt Rush says McSauce is having it. He certainly is. Oh, I just want to give a special shout out to Nick Brown. Nick Brown, thank you so much. Just sent a considerable PayPal donation to the channel. Nick Brown, make yourself known. Thank you very much for getting in here, you bloody legend. Much appreciated. Is there a message to go with it? No, there is not. But it just, but yeah, thank you so much for getting in, Nick Brown, and supporting the channel. Much appreciated. Anybody that sends in the PayPal donations or anything like that. True bloody legends. But anyway, Bruno Fernandes over the top. Shot on goal. It's saved. He tried a... Oh, it's Juan Mata, sorry. He tried a long-range effort there. Smash a cheeky little like on it. Get your thoughts and opinions in the comments section and let me know what you think the final score is going to be. I'm going for 3-1. I'm going for that Rooney goal. Here come Derby down the left-hand side then. Whittaker takes it to his left. Is he going to have a pop? No, he plays in the left back who gets his head up and dinks one in. Good defending there by Lindelof. Gets his head on it. And Juan Mata just manages to keep hold of it. Bruno Fernandes gets it back for us then. Bruno surges forward. Plays it to Mata. The Mata-Bruno connection. Here we go. Mata back to Bruno. And the move by United continues here. Bruno down the left. Good play. Jesse Lingard runs onto it. Good play by Lingard. Luke Shaw making an overlapping run. Luke Shaw's been brilliant today and the pass is blocked away. But Luke Shaw's been absolutely brilliant today out there in Lens Leicester, hasn't he? He's been smashing it up, to be fair. Not only just because he scored and created, but also just his general performance, like his hunger there to get into that position. Brilliant. 65% possession to Manchester United then. 62 minutes, 10 seconds gone. And United just in complete control of this game now. After that little bit of fight and desire from Derby early on. United have just controlled things. And given away there by Odie and Ighalo. Fred goes to close him down. Bruno Fernandes showing that desire as well to close him down. Gets a foot on it. Goes out for a throw then to Manchester United. 62 minutes, 38 seconds gone then. Derby throw in deep in their own half here. There's a bit of a soft spot for Derby, to be fair, just because of like Brian Clough being such a bloody legend, you know. I don't know why, but just Derby County, Brian Clough. I mean, you've got to have admired that time, don't you? Oh, here come Derby on the counter, though. Foul committed, though, is there by Bailey. He sives Sibley down there and he receives the yellow card. Bit of a challenge there by Bailey, and he does seem to just absolutely sive him down. Rooney with the pass. Sibley's running through. He's had a good game tonight, Sibley, to be fair. And Bailey just comes in and absolutely cleans him out. Knee to the back of the calf there. Unintentional, I guess, but that is one thing about Eric Bailey. He's a little bit reckless at times. He does do that. Some late challenges, full-blooded challenges. You've seen him actually injure himself by being too full-blooded. You've seen him actually injure himself by, get him sent off by doing rash challenges and stuff that's somewhat unnecessary. Ighalo clears the ball away for United then. Get in 63 minutes, 53 seconds gone on the clock here. Derby County struggling. 64 minutes then. So let's see what your predictions are, lads and lasses then. 3-0 comments. Lance DJ Crazy says 3-0 coming. Neil Duffin thinks 3-0 as well. G Wolf says 4-1 Rooney goal. Kenzie Ashworth says 1-2. So they think Derby's going to get one back. Fair play to you. Yeah, shout out Nick Brown. Nice one. Thank you very much for that. General Belandez says I think Ollie is confused which Derby we are playing, County or Manchester Derby. Hang on, United down the right. Oh! Bruno Fernandes, bit of a wayward pass. Looking for more of the pass run of Mata there. Thinks Rooney's going to score, says Kenzie. Yeah, I agree with that. Ultimate Treble says, Pig, you watched the film The Damned United. Fantastic watch. Absolutely, mate. Great movie, that one. Michael Sheen or Martin Sheen? Michael Sheen, the guy who played him in that. Very good job he does. Taking him off, actually, Really thought he did a good job of playing Brian Clough. And also had Timothy Spaulding of Our Wiedersehen Pet fame. Bloody legend. Playing Peter frickin' what's his name? It's gone out of my head. Anyway, Luke Shaw down the left for United again. He's had a great time of it. Lingard gets it back. Juan Mata shot on goal. Oh, palmed away there. Good effort by Juan Mata there. But yeah, great movie. For missing the target from there, you want bloody shooting. Gotta love a bit of Brian Clough, don't you? You gotta love a bit of Brian Clough for sure. I wouldn't say I was the best manager in the league. I'd say I was in the top one. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. JP comments Bruno or Kevin De Bruyne. Well, you can't really compare the two at the moment because De Bruyne is further along in his career. He is in a better side at the moment, to be fair. He's pretty much the best midfielder in the league. Until Bruno's had a full season in the Premier League, I think it's harsh to even sort of compare him, really, because De Bruyne's one of the best midfielders in the world right now. J.U. San says there have not been any subs at half-time. No substitutions as of yet. Let's just have a double check and see if that is correct, actually. No, I don't think there's been any substitutions by Man United as of yet, so a little bit gash-tastic, really. We would expect to maybe make some subs to save some of the legs, seeing as we are comfortably 2-0 up. Eddie Rouse says Jimmy Nail was grim. he was grim, to be fair, but he's also a bloody legend. I love Jimmy Nail. That character of Oz in Our Wiedersehen Pet, that is just absolutely bloody legendary. Any of the young guns who grew up in Britain, if you're not British, you might not appreciate the programme so much because it's a very, very British programme. But if you are British and you've never seen Our Wiedersehen Pet, if you're in your 20s or whatever age you are and you've never seen it, the episodes are available online. It started in the 80s and, it's actually one of the best British sort of comedy dramas that there has ever been. So check it out. Anyway, 67 minutes, 25 seconds gone then. Manchester United 2, Derby County 0. Let's get back on the footy then. So, come on United, still time for us to get another goal here. Very comfortable from us though. That's it, Peter Taylor. Thank you very much, John Hardwick. I don't know why, I just had an absolute brain fart there. I was talking about them two the other day on the channel. You know that? Sometimes you just can't really think. But anyway, yeah, Peter Taylor went with him everywhere pretty much as well. And that was a great combination in football. Brian Clough won, the European Cup with Nottingham Forest twice in a row. He won the league with them. He won the league with Derby County. I mean, he's an incredible player. Incredible manager. And a good player too. I think he actually held a record for a long time for the most goals in by an Englishman in the Football League. Not the top level, but throughout the Football League. Something like that. He was a good player, JP says Ollie Goblin Soul Shower. I mean, you can't help when you see him on the sidelines there. I mean, I love Ollie, but you can't help thinking, my precious, or whatever, you know. Every time you look at him, Schmiegel's on the sidelines. I mean, sorry, but he looks a lot like him. Oh, dear. Ian Greenhouse says crocodile shoes. Yeah. Crikey, man. Now you're going back. Takes right back to my childhood. G-Wall says, what do you think Harry Kane coming to United in the summer, Pig? I mean, you know, I'd love it if it happened. I don't see it happening. I mean, how would that possibly happen? He's a Spurs player. He loves Spurs. Okay, if United get top four and Spurs don't have top four, maybe that is it. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe he wants to play for Champions League. But would he not go to one of the other top sides like Liverpool or Man City? Well, I suppose Liverpool wouldn't even want him, really, because they've got a great three up top there already doing the business. But I don't know. Oh, United with an opportunity. Shot on goal there. Another one. Get in there, my son. Odion Ighalo. He does the little jig. He makes it 3-0. And the Nigerian nightmare has popped up for a cheeky little Nigerian brace. Have some of that, my son. Come on, yeah, that's right, Wayne Rooney. Yeah, that's right. Fuck's sake it up, lad. Fuck's sake it up. Because your Derby County side are reminiscent of Robbie Savage's absolute melters. Anyway, look at this goal. It's beautiful. United down the right. Pulled back there. I think it's Juan Mata with the cross in there, with the pass in. Yes, it is. And Odion Ighalo does fantastic work to get the shot off. It is blocked. He gets the rebound, and he's lashed it into the roof of the net. Oh, yes, look at that. Left foot again. He's loving it. He's absolutely loving it at United, this lad. Look at that. He smacked it in there. Oh, get in there. Get in there, my son. Odion Ighalo. What a man. What a man. Update the score then, 3-0. By the way, Mr. JP or anybody else that could do us a big favour after this video's finished, because obviously we will jump on and do a cheeky little post-match reaction show as well, just to talk about some of the performances and the game a bit more for anybody that wants a little breakdown. If anybody's not around now and is not able to watch it, etc., there'll be a post-match reaction show straight after this video finishes. But JP or anybody else who's on the case, Mikhail Derm, whoever's quickest off the draw, you know, if you could do us a massive favour actually and go back and put the timestamps on for the goals, that does definitely help out the watch-alongs for anyone who wants to click on them and just see those moments of the game. So that would be awesome. Thank you very much. Debbie Elder! Get in there, Debbie! She says, get in, Pig. Thank you, Debbie. Get in there. Great couple of goals there. Martial's coming off the bench by the looks of it. Ellie Rouse says, good game. Yeah, very good game for United. Good confidence builder. I still don't know why we haven't made any substitutions, though. Like, why have we still got some of these talents on the pitch? Surely some of these should be taken off and rested. We've got the derby coming up at the weekend, no? Like, we should be resting a couple of these guys. Have we made any substitutions yet? I'm confused. Oh, yes, Bruno Fernandes. Sorry, I missed that. My bad. So 5 minutes ago, Bruno Fernandes came off for Pereira. I thought that would have happened a lot earlier on, to be fair, bringing Pereira on for Fernandes, but not to be, and that's the only substitutions we've made, so I would have thought we'd have done some more. Oh, another chance for United! Oh, no, Juan Mata, son. He's not covered himself in any glory there. In fact, he smothered himself in shite, because that was an awful bloody attempt by him. Let's have a look at this. Played through, he might be offside. No, Ighalo's onside. And he gives it back to Mata. Great play by Ighalo, though. I mean, look at that sort of play. He receives it, he takes it into the space, he holds it up, he finds a perfect pass to Mata. I mean, he's an intelligent player up there, Odion Ighalo. He's looking so good. So good. Don't you think? I mean, who's your man of the match so far? Is it Luke Shaw? Is it Odion Ighalo? It's got to be one of them two. I'm tempted to give it to Odion. I know he's got the 2 goals, but I just think his general all-round performance has been very good up there. His movement's been brilliant. And Anthony Martial is coming on the pitch now. United making another substitution. Looks like Fred is going to be coming off. So an attacking move by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer here, bringing Fred off and putting Anthony Martial on in the 72nd minute here. JP says Ighalo for me. Good shout. The Primrose says Ighalo man of the match. Matt Russ says Ighalo now for me. Yeah, before he scored that second goal, you'd have to give the man of the match to Luke Shaw, I think. But Ighalo's just been brilliant. And also that opportunity for Mata there, just the way he crafted that. You know, that was some real intelligent play by Ighalo. So yeah, massive shout out to him. Come on then! Oh, I thought it was going to be another ball through for him there. 73 minutes, 17 seconds gone. Just need to relax a little bit, need to calm down a little bit. Ian Greenall says Ighalo was pip tick quality. J.U. San says surely Ighalo. Neil, see you later, mate. Thank you so much for getting in here, lad. He says sleep well, everyone. Sleep well, Neil. Thanks very much for stopping by, mate. Gary says, come on, Delia. Let's be having you. Where are you? Where are you? Let's be having you. Yeah, JP says, boost his confidence for more goals. Very true. MBG says, I said Luke Shaw was man of the match, but Ighalo is my shout now. I think that has to be fair because he's just putting a stunning performance in this game overall. Nice one, Neil. See you soon, mate. Sean Connor says, should have been at least 4. Yeah, we have had a couple of good opportunities and spurned them here. United, though, come again. Once again, shot on goal. Oh, and Diogo Dalot this time. Left-footed attempt. It's high and it's wide and it's handsome. But, you know, what do you think about Dallow's performance tonight, to be fair, down that right? Ryan Burberspin says Ighalo's done more in 2 games than Lingard in 2 years. You're actually not wrong. I'm pretty sure you're actually not wrong there. Like, you're right. He actually has. And, like, Lingard tonight as well, you know, if anybody's a twat out there, it's him, isn't it? Like, he's not really done anything that good. You know, good opportunity for Lingard. Just bang bloody average. You know, he's okay, you know, up against championship standard sides and stuff. But he's bang bloody average. You've pretty much found him level with Derby County here, I think. If I'm Wayne Rooney coaching, I'm trying to bring Lingard in. Derby, though, come at us. Eric Bailey with that cover and run there. Good bit of defending by Bailey. Stands his ground and Luke Shaw comes in to distract. Anthony Holdford says, I hope Ighalo gets a hat-trick. Yeah. Ian Greenall says, start Ighalo against City. I'm with you, you know. I would start Ighalo against City as well because they don't really know how to deal with him right now for United as well. They don't know how we're going to play with Ighalo. And he's a good hold-up player. Seems to be a very good finisher. Anthony Martial on the ball. Gets his head up. Plays in Lingard down the left. Lingard. Back to Luke Shaw, is it? No, it's not. Lingard then. Pereira on the ball. Goes nowhere. Gives it to Lingard. And now we're on the go-nowhere team right now. Luke Shaw has a little attempt over the top. And it is wayward there from Luke Shaw. JP says Lingard can double nutmeg a horse. Oh dear. Razak says sell Lingard to Tottenham. Jose will love him. Yeah. Ultimate Treble says great save by Romero. Oh, there must be a great save by Romero coming up. It sucks that I'm like 40 seconds behind or whatever it is. It really does. That sucks. Here it must be. Derby County coming United shot. And oh, it's a great save by Sergio Romero. From Marriott there. Marriott has the shot on Sergio Romero, but there will be no 5-star hotel experience for Marriott tonight because he missed. And Sergio Romero made the save. Good diving save to his right. Gets the fingertips on it and diverts it past the post. Look at that save. Just does enough there. Just gets enough on it to divert it wide. And it's a corner for Derby here. 76 minutes, 50 seconds gone. The corner comes in. Whipped in. Dealt with. United get it out. Anthony Martial with the clearance. Griffo Chan says, will there be a fire in your room for Man City? Unfortunately not, lads and lasses. I'm sorry, I've melted on that one. I apologise. It's not because I didn't want to do it. It's because I had my tooth out and because of the extra complications. I just don't actually think I'm physically able to do a full-on proper wrap before Saturday or whatever. We'll see. We'll see, but I very much doubt it, mate. Because I've still got my tooth issue on the other side. It's not fully healed yet as well. That's a bloody nightmare. Oh, Alex says, you have to do a fire in my room, but I can't because of the tooth problems, mate. You know? Like, you know, there's spitting and then there's spitting your bloody blood clots out, mate. Yeah, Ted Tavella says, Pig, try rinsing your mouth a few times a day with lukewarm salt water. It helps with the healing. Absolutely, mate. I have been advised to do this. I did do that on my last one as well. It definitely helps. So thank you very much for that. I will do. You're very clued up. Much appreciated for the info. Great bit of info there. If anybody's had a tooth out after a day or two, get on the old saltwater rinsers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rooney just owned Lingard, said Mr. JG84. It's no surprise there. Rooney owns Lingard every single day of the week and twice on Sundays, to be fair. Thank you, Matty Rush. He says, smash a like on it for the pig. Nice one. I don't know how many we're on, but let's see if we can get 167. Just because. Oh. G Wolf says, I think Luke Shaw will be man of the match as first goal and what assisted in a performance to boot. Yeah, fair play. Great candidate. I'd just about edge it for Odie and Ighalo, but I completely understand. I think those are the two standout best players of the game. Not been that impressed by Ighalo's performance today, in all honesty. We haven't seen the back line have to do all that much. Luke Shaw's had a great game. Lindelof's had an okay game. Bailey's had a good game. You're talking about Fred and McTominay in the centre of the park. They've had a good game. You know, very, very decent from them. Industrious. And in front of them, Mata. You know, I don't think Mata's had the best of games, to be fair. But, you know, he still had a hand in some of United's good play. Jesse Lingard's just had an absolute shitter out there. He's just bang average. Who else did we have out on there at the start then? Yeah, Odie and Ighalo, brilliant up top there. Hey, here Snark, how you doing here Snark? Thanks for getting in here. Says, I'm scared of City. There, I said it. Yeah, I mean, even though Ollie's done a good job against them this season and we seem to have a good style to combat City, we're going to have everything go our way to come away with a positive result there, because they're going to have their tails up. We have got the better of them a couple of times this season, and they'll want a bit of revenge. They absolutely will. Brandon Williams on the pitch and down the left for United. Gives it back to Jesse Lingard. Marcus Lynn thinks Romero should be first choice. It's a really good talking point because he's had another great game. Anytime you see Romero, he has a solid game, whereas De Gea has been having the errors creep into his game a lot recently. Big Langer, I don't know what that means, mate. I don't know what that means. If you're talking about the game, then, you know, I don't know what that means. Lingard with a shot on goal, and of course it is wide. Of course it's wide from Jesse Lingard there. Absolute bloody mares. Lingard nearly. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about nearly. Lingard's bang bloody average. Piano Girl says, what's left? So we've got just over 10 minutes left. It's 80 minutes, 49 seconds gone on the clock. Match stats, attempts by United, 23 to Derby's 9. Shots on target, 8 to Derby's 3. Basically, we just absolutely melted them, haven't we? You know, we've got the old hairdryer out, set it to hot, and we just bloody melted them here. It's brilliant. Alan Cold also thinks Romero's better than De Gea. Fair play to you. You know, it's an interesting talking point. Here Snark says, Brandon Williams in garbage time. Bit harsh, mate. I think Brandon Williams has been classed, to be fair. He's a young lad. He's only had a couple of dodgy performances. If that's what you're saying. If that's what you're on about. I don't know if that's what you actually mean. Anyway. I'm very sad to see that if that's true. Ultimate Trouble says, first death in the UK too. It's no laughing matter, is it, this coronavirus business? Lemonhead says, Pig, if you had to choose, would you bring back Fellaini or keep Lingard? It's a very easy one for me, that one, Lemonhead. Fellaini all day long. 100% did way more for United than Jesse Lingard. Way more. It's not even close. Nick Pendragon says if Angel had the amount of chances Lingard has, he would be a great player by now. I think that's fair to say. Solskjaer's had a mare this season. That's one bit of youth development I agree with you on completely, Nick. I think he's had a mare there. Like, he could have easily played Angel Gomez instead of Lingard, and it would have only benefited United. It wouldn't have hurt us in any bloody way at all. It really pisses me off that he did that, actually, this season. He could have given Chong the opportunity, he could have given Angel Gomez. Instead, he gives it to bloody Pigeon Jesse Lingard for no other reason than, what? I don't know. He thinks he's a nice little boy? I don't know. Why play him? He's not effective out there. He's useless. Here he goes down the left for United, and he's just ran into a dead end and just lost the ball. Classic Jesse Lingard. He's an absolute bloody ponce out there for United. 82 minutes, 38 seconds gone. Yeah, Jesse Lingard, I just don't get it. Just don't get it. Dan Tay says Cleberson was better than Lingard. Ian Greenwell says, Pig, can you manage a watch-along Sunday? Oh, yes, I'll be absolutely fine by Sunday. It's only because it's gammy, because I had it out yesterday, you know. Literally in 48 hours' time, it'll be spot on. I'll be okay, you know. It's just where it's gammy at the moment. But on Sunday, I'll be back on full form. I'll be speaking to my full volume. and it will be, I'm sure, a very fun watch-along, so whatever happens. So tune in on Sunday for the watch-along, lads and lasses. Man City United, derby time. Shot on goal there by Andreas Pereira. That's also wide. Another United player that's just, let's be honest now, bang buddy average. Definitely could do with moving on or improving upon. And that's no disrespect to him, you know, he's a nice lad, but Andreas Pereira is just bang buddy average for United, unfortunately. Ian Greenall says, yes, Pig, can he wait, buddy? Nice one, Ian. Hey, Sanjeev Kumar, shout out to you, mate. Thanks for getting in here. Hi to you too. Gavin John, hi to you too, Gavin. Thanks for getting in here. Just want to say, if there's any legends of you that have not ever commented, I'll always love to hear from a couple of new people at least. So get in the live chat. If you never commented and you're just stopping by or just watching this and you're just lingering around, you know, then please do stop in and say hello, because I will give you a shout out. Shout out to Big God Bob as well. How you doing, Bobby Baby? Miz528 with a cheeky little super chat in here, Mizzy. Thank you very much, Miz, for the support on the channel there. Shout out to Miz528, ladies and gentlemen. Gary Wells says, imagine getting 150 grand a week to make a complete mess of everything. Yeah, I know, it's kind of ridiculous, to be fair. Let's just see how that tweet is doing earlier. See, Griffo Chaz, mate, thanks so much for putting that on Twitter, because that's had, that little clip of that you put on there has had 318 views, 6 likes and 3 retweets, which just means that it's going to help more people come in here. So thank you so much for that. I also asked Rod to do it whenever he's around, so, you know, but anytime you can, brilliant putting those clips on my Twitter, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Legend. Absolute bloody legend. Down the left then, and look, Marcio's on the ball now. He twists the defender's blood and gets a ball in there. Nice one into Pereira. Can he do anything with it? No, he cannot, because this is Andreas Pereira we're talking about. He gives it to Martial, though. Martial. Lovely little ball into Mata. Mata, first time left foot strike. It's nearer the corner flag than the goal. SG Legend. Great to see you, SG Legend, in here. Says Ighalo looks a very decent player, and even Lingard has been decent. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'd say he's been pretty damn bang average out there and given the ball away a lot of times. But, you know, like, we're playing Derby County here. He should look bloody decent against them, to be fair. Oh. Big God Bob says, Eric Dyer, goes to show you there's a fine line between genius and madness. Goes to show you there's a fine line between genius and madness. Fair play. Yeah, there is a fine line. And that was pretty mad, to be fair, what he did. Nice one, Griffo. Top man. Thank you very much. Ian Greenall says, kind of think Lingard is robbing United of money. He is. Hopefully he gets moved on. Hopefully we do get rid of him in the summer. No offence to him. You know, it's good to have United products, but there's only so much time you can actually give a player who's not performing. And frankly, he's aligned himself with that twat of an agent as well. Like, surely a departure is on the cards. Griffo Chaz says, Pig, what accents can you do? Not that many really well, to be fair. There's a few, like, you're a fine man and always a fine man to you. That's shite. What about this? You know, it's me. My name's Stevie fucking Carragher, mate. You've scratched me fucking car, pal. Just fucking packed it up outside fucking Aldi for 2 fucking minutes, mate. Come on, you fucking put a dent in it, pal. Time for me to go and have one of me fucking scrans now, pal. I'll come and spread you over the road like fucking Marjorie later on. That's definitely my favourite accent to do, is the Scouse accent, you know. Mate, fucking Stevie Gerrard, mate. He's fucking slipped over it again. Oh, dear. That's not too bad. What else is there? There's just Scouse is the best one I can do, to be fair. You know, I come from Scotland. Call me a wee Scotsman, why don't you? You know, I can't really do it. Alex Ferguson, you know, fucking won. You know, we fucking won the treble when we were fucking managing the game, you know. Have some of that, Jurgen Klopp, you fucking, you know. I don't know. So I don't know who that is. Who else is there? Yeah, stick to Scouse, says the Saint. I think that's a good call. Gungshi in the house. We missed the Gunganator. He says, Welsh accent, Pig. Well, I don't really know if... Hold on, let me start that again. Andreas Pereira on the ball for United. Ighalo gets it. Ighalo, can I make it a hat-trick? Oh, not quite over the roof of the bar there. Ighalo's a danger man. It's an absolute danger man. If you just join us, Coachy, Ighalo's a bloody danger man, sunshine. I come from Wales, and my name is, I don't know, I can't really do a Welsh accent unless I sort of pretend to be that comedian Rod Gilbert. And then I can sort of, for some reason, kind of do a Welsh accent, but it really doesn't come very natural to me, gungers. Oh, shite. Or I can do a Steve-O impression. That's a California accent. So like, hey dudes, my name's Steve-O, and we're just kind of we're chilling on the beach, just about to have a couple of buds, and oh yeah, you know, life's good. Nah, fuck that up. Anyway, sort of California dude, you know, one of those surfer dudes, that kind of vibe, you know. I can sort of pull off that shit. Oh yeah. Jamaican accent to Rasclat. I don't. Yeah, from Jamaica, man. I can't really do the Jamaican accent, man. You know, I've been sitting around listening to Bob Marley all day, man. You know, smoking a ganja, man, going up in smoke, man. I don't know. What am I doing? Northern Irish? Hoi noi broin koi. Why don't you get over here, noi? Oh, Matt Rush says, Wazza free kick. Let's just take a look at this. 89 minutes, 42 seconds gone. We've got a Wazza free kick on the go. Wazza free kick. Let's see what Wazza does. Massive shout out to Gungshi for donating on PayPal as well. Gungshi's just stopped in here. Thank you so much, Gungshi, for getting in here and supporting the channel on PayPal. You bloody hero. Gungshi, ladies and gentlemen. But here we go, Rooney free kick. If you missed it earlier as well, Gungshi, in the first half, Rooney had another free kick opportunity. He worked Sergio Romero. Great free kick. It was sneaking into the bottom left-hand corner. Romero made a great save. Rooney with another one. Oh, what a free kick! And what a save by Sergio Romero! Oh my days, Sergio Romero, this man means business. He's trying to dislodge David De Gea from United side, that's for sure. And Wayne Rooney, look at him, El Beardo over there with a great placed free kick, curling it into the top left-hand corner there, and saved majestically by the diving Sergio Romero. What do you think? Could he be dislodging De Gea from that side? I mean, that's the thing. When you see De Gea, he makes errors all too often these days. When you see Romero, he's solid as a bloody rock out there, you know? Oh, Gunga says he can't find the game anywhere. That is a bloody mare. Luke Shaw gets the man of the match then. Luke Shaw given the man of the match for today's game. He has had a great game, to be fair. You know, he set up the second goal. He scored the first goal. Generally a menace throughout. Luke Shaw, fantastic display by him. My man of the match just about goes to Odi and Ighalo, though. I thought he's been an absolute breath of fresh air at the top of the pitch. But still, though, Luke Shaw, I mean, them two absolutely neck and neck out there for man of the match. We'll get into it in the post-match show. We'll talk about the player ratings and stuff. I've got a ropey tooth and a gum and all that, so it's only going to be a 20-minute tonight, lads and lasses. But, well, we'll see. You know, I always say that, and it ends up being about 68 bloody minutes. But come by for the post-match show when this video finishes, literally about a minute or two. We'll wrap it up pretty sharpish. But do smack a little like on this video if you're just getting in here as well. Leave a thumbs up on it. Subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new to the channel as well. Hit that bell icon to be notified when we go live or when we post a vid on this channel if you haven't done so already. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You're a bunch of legends, honestly. It's been a great watch along. Really enjoyed all the interaction with you legends. Come back for the post-match show. Like, the fun has not ended on the channel tonight yet. We're going to get deep into this game. Oh, yeah. And we are going to talk about some of the performances and some of the players and what has happened in this game in the post-match show and what this means for United. I think it's great, you know, after Spurs' bottle job and some of the bottle jobs you've seen recently, United are just hitting some good form at the moment. We're growing. You know, our cojones are growing at the moment. They really are. Scoojo1, great to see you in here. Says, good show, Pig Lad. Thank you very much, Scoojo1. John Hardwick says, well, from you Derby fan, you win this time. Many good luck in the cup, and thanks, Pig. Great channel. Thank you. John Hardwick, mate. Thanks so much for getting in here, man. Honestly, yeah, commiserations and unlucky and all that good stuff. United just showing a little bit of added class there Wasn't to be Rooney's day, wasn't to be Derby's day. That's the final whistle, lads and lasses. The end of the game, 3-0 to United. Come on, my son, get in there through the next round. Norwich City await. Bring on the Canaries. We're going to take them down the freaking mine. Anyway, that's it for the watch along. Massive respect and shout out to you all for joining in here. There's literally been over 150 of you pretty much the entire time. Thanks so much for the commitment. Thanks for getting in here. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thank you for, liking this video and sharing this video and just being a general legendary subscriber, whoever you are. You know who you are. Inner United, Mehdi Naziri, Matty Rush, G Wolf United, JP, Michael Collins, Gary Wells, the Primot, Icky1693, Colin 9855, Big God Bob, the Primot, Ian Greenall, Scoojo1, Johnny Hardwick, NT, Apadu Nikhil, Daily Bits, Sean Collins, Eugene McGeever, Kurt Koenig. I'm missing some people out, but you know who you are, and apologies if I've not said your name. The Music Fiend, Ellie Rouse, Poisonous Nut, Martin Logan, oh yeah, Mikey, Griffo Chaz, Matty Rush, Farn 141, Ultimate Treble. I love how everyone just gets here at the end, and they're trying to stumble me, but I've got you. Anyway, that's it. We'll wrap it up there. If I've not said your name, apologies, but do us a favour, like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media here at Mr. Flying Pig HD. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll say it again. Alex Rudd, you're a bloody legend. Thanks very much for moderating. Thanks for helping out generally with the channel. He says Pig's Cali accent sounds like Eric Cartman. Mom, get out the way of the TV. Mom, yeah, I want some cheesy puss. Right, I'm going to stop there. Have a great evening, but it's not over yet. Come back and respect my authority. Come back and see the post-match show where we get into and dissect this Manchester United performance against Derby County away in the Cup. That's it from me on the watch along. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'll see you in a few minutes' time for the post-match show. Do not go anywhere. Oh yeah, brilliant stuff tonight. 3-0. Get in there. Have some of that, you bastards. Anyway, lovely stuff. We'll get into it in a few minutes' time, but this is just the post-match rolling credits here, just to say thank you so much to everybody who supports this channel on Patreon. There is a link in the description. Also, all Tier 2 channel members appear in this list as well. Thank you so much to you all for supporting the channel. We've got about 4 or 5 new channel members tonight as well. You know who you are. Shout out to all of you. Honestly, I want to give a few shout outs to Marshall, Grana, Alex Rudd, Ms528, The Primot, Ryan Burberspin 9, Matty Rush, Yeah Boy Naughty, Robert Ingram, Cress Welsing, Kurt Koenig, Ian Greenall, King Kong, Mikey Motorhome Shenanigans, Dante, and everybody else, who joined us as well and became a member. Thank you so much for getting here. Right, that's it. I'll see you in a few minutes for the post-match show, but we've done Derby. We tucked them up like a couple of kippers. Have some of that. See you soon.